I'm sorry, y'all. What's up? How y'all doing? I've been real serious today. I didn't giggle too much today, y'all. I was serious because I was busy. I had a lot going on. Still pushing out personal readings. So if you didn't get yours, please don't trip. I got you. Don't worry about it. I am going to be sending them out to you as soon as I'm completed. I'm done with them. One thing for sure, every time I get on here, I get a good laugh, honey. Y'all be cutting up. All right, let's cleanse the energy so we can get started. I was supposed to come on last night and do the live, but I didn't have a chance to do it, simply because I got too busy. So I couldn't do the live last night, and I'm still working on personals. However, in the process of me like making reing up on oils for those who received their oils but they were cracked, I had to make more oils so that I can ship out to them. In the process of that, I made a money oil. So yeah, about that money oil, right? So I test the theory before I even promote it. I like to test it on myself first to see if it's really one of them things. So I tested. I was like, all right, let me see. Hmm. Let me just go ahead and wear it for a full day and see what numbers we do. We did some numbers, y'all. When this was, I did this all. Saturday. Yeah, we did some numbers. We did about 650 on Saturday, a light 650 on Saturday. So I was like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna push it. So I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna put it on my website. I'm gonna have it listed in the description. So once you make your payment, I think it allows you to put something in the description. Just in the description, let me know which one, what all it is that you are interested in. And I always make good on my oils because if they arrive broken or cracked, I reship. I reship another one out. It ain't nothing. So yeah, so let's cleanse the energy. Holy Spirit, holy ancestors, holy angels, please allow me to channel this message for the collective. Holy Spirit, holy ancestors, holy angels, please allow me to channel the message. Allow me to see what it is that the collective needs to know at this time. Collective, for somebody, you have a person that is on your job. They don't like you like that. They could very well be jealous of you, envious of you, just seeing how well that you do at work or what your performance level is, or the fact that you are employed even. They don't like that. So whoever this person is, this could be like a little hater, a little work hater, or it could be a person that, excuse me, that, even if they not like a work hater, they could just be hating on the fact that you have a job and you're stable. But I feel as though like this person tries to hide their animosity. They don't want to let you know that there's any problem, or they don't want you to think that they have a problem with you. So if that resonates with you, just make sure to watch yourself. For somebody, it is someone that you used to socialize with, or you used to have some sort of closeness with, that you may not even fool with them anymore. I don't know why people expect you to fall on your face whenever you remove them from your company, and you don't, socialize with them. I can't get it. I probably would never understand it. But yeah, this person thought that maybe you guys were going to take some sort of loss, but you didn't take any loss, or you're not taking a loss, and that could be bothering them. It's this here reading is going to be a messy reading because I'm channeling a lot of like mess, or like a lot of bad energy. So this may be a week right here where you may feel triggered the most. It could very well be people trying to trigger you. We're getting ready to go into Mercury retro. So yeah, you know how people act around Mercury retrograde. So they could be trying to get a reaction out of you, a triggering reaction. Somebody got bad teeth. The front teeth is bad. Holy Spirit, holy ancestors, holy angels, please. Week ahead for the collective, please. What's up, sister? How you doing? Know the cost of indulgence. Choose wisely. Okay. On the back of this card, it says spy. So you see back here, what's up, sister? You see back here, it says spy back there. So maybe you have somebody that is spying on you. It says, in the depths of want, find your way back. For somebody, it could be like a group of people, or it could be like three people. It could be like three people wanting to come together to work with two other people, but two other people are like, nah, I ain't fucking with them no more. I don't want to socialize with them anymore. Um, and these people want want to be back in your energy, or be back in your space, your sacred space. In Desire's Embrace, remember your true self. Now, this card wanted to fall out in the reverse. This could be somebody or some people who do not want you to remember who you are, or do not want you to think highly of yourself. But remember who you are, stand in your power. I also feel like it's like two people who like branched off away from some other people. And the two people who have branched off, they're trying to stand in their power, but somebody else is trying to like pull them back into something, or suck them back into something. Yeah, seek depth over this distraction. Live fully awake. Yeah, it's like two of you. It could be like two of you. You and somebody else. Gosh, look at this. And look at these three. So this week you could possibly have like it could be up to three people that's hating on you, or it could be up to three people who you used to deal with, socialize with. You cut them off. You don't really deal with them anymore. Those people may want to be back into your circle. Somebody definitely has some bad teeth. It's like the front teeth is bad, and they sweat a lot. They could be very messy. They chatter too much. They just entirely too messy. Mama Sita, you gotta get your shit together, because you're not cute. God forgive me, please. But this type of person here is always them. This is somebody here too. The thing about them, they can get a man, they can't keep one. That be the most bitter women. Stay away from them. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they bitter, child. Listen, they could be stripped naked. You hear me? When I tell you they could lay in the bed naked, legs wide open, hot and ready, like Little Caesar's pizza. Can't keep a man. Can't keep one. And them be the most miserable ones, because them be hating on all the other girls or all the other guys who do find love. And they just be projecting a lot of negativity onto these women, for nothing. And I'm channeling, so give me a second. You On TikTok, there's this beautiful girl. I'm sorry, Kat. I'm sorry. I'm being serious, y'all. I'm trying to be serious, because I gotta deliver this message seriously. Because somebody needs they sell check. I'm about to clock their tea. The beautiful girl on TikTok. Her name Janava or something. She's from Louisiana. She's from Louisiana. The other lady is from, I think she's from Atlanta, maybe. Ekane, that's her name. Well, all right. Society is just so jacked up. That's number one. Let me tell you why. For one, I'm not in too much favor of the Ekane lady, and for so many reasons, other than the fact that I just think she's ridiculous. I'm just not a fan of her. I'm just not. The other lady from Louisiana, this lady went to school. Yeah, I'm not a fan of her move. Mm-mm. This girl went to school, right? She went to college. She went to HBCU college. Do you hear me? She's surrounded by black excellence. This girl doing a damn thing, and she got out here fighting for our country. So sister girl ended up getting pregnant. And okay, she chose, who she chose, because love don't discriminate. You love who you love. TikTok drug that girl up, down, around. Stomped her in the dirt. They did her so dirty. Just from one comment that she made, right? The E. Kane lady made a very nasty comment about dark complected women, a nasty colorist comment. And you should see the women supporting this lady's foolishness on TikTok. I just shook my head. And the reason why I shook my head is because the world is so messed up. Anything nasty and negative, they celebrate. Anything positive and striving, they find a reason to beat them down. Like a beautiful woman, that girl is beautiful. The Genova girl, she's a beautiful girl, beautiful eyes, just beautiful, just a beautiful girl. And then meanwhile, you have E. Kane looking like Planner's Peanut over there, head bald, no eyebrow, house dirty, and online talking about her dude bust her ass down to the ground and gave her BV. And everybody celebrating her. Got to be out of your mind. Do you understand me? Like, do you hear me, y'all? That just goes to show you how insecure women are. Do you feel me? Because listen, that girl is beautiful. That other girl is beautiful and she's educated. So what? Cause she got pregnant. So what? How dare you try to spit on that young lady for getting pregnant by somebody? And ma'am, you got 3 different baby daddies, ma'am. You ain't never been married, not once. Come on now, man. See, that's what I'm talking about. You gotta sweep around your own door before you sweep around somebody else's. Cause she's young. She got a whole life ahead of her. She ain't got number one. That's one baby she got. You got about 6. And you ain't got a husband there the first to help you with none of the kids. The person who you clapping for, this little E. Kane lady, was online talking about you left me at the hospital and you left me at the hospital and with the kids. I didn't have no help. You left me at the hospital with the kids. Ma'am, did you miss the fact that he gave you BV? Only thing you thinking about is him leaving you at the hospital with the kids. And you should see how they blow this lady up on a public platform. Like they make this lady like a god on the TikTok or on, social media. And it just really shows how jacked up people are in the world. As a black woman, I'm going to say this, then I'm going to get back to the reading. As a black woman who has daughters, your children watch everything that you do. And they go back and they do it. Point blank, period. They do it. You must set the tone for your children. Be a positive role model for your kids. That lady online acting a damn fool like that, when them little kids is gonna get older and they go to school, do you know how they're going to bully that child based off of the actions of the mother? Do you know? And do you know what that's going to do to the child at the end of the day? Because kids can be mean and harsh, right? They can be. You doing all of this for attention and for a check. But in the long run, who hurts the most? The children. The children suffer the most. You feel me? And she, God, y'all, listen. She's flooded down my timeline. No matter how many times I don't want to see it, she down there. The little child said she didn't want to go to bed. Her daughter. She said something about go to bed. Da, 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 da. And someone got in the comments and said, "Did you see how she didn't curse her child out? How she didn't curse her out. She didn't call her any names. She just told her to go to bed and this, that, and go in the other room." Ma'am, what's wrong with you? Must ain't got no old heads. What's wrong with you, ma'am? Like, what is wrong with you? Part of the reason why women spaz out sometimes on their kids is because they don't have no help and they don't have time for themselves. A mother, a woman, you need time for yourself, sister. You need to set that day where you can go do your nails, do your lashes, do your feet, um, go have brunch somewhere, go shopping, get your hair done. You need that self care day, especially if you are a mother. 24/7 is exhausting. Let's just be real. It's exhausting. You are more patient with your children whenever you have time for yourself. You feel me? You can be more supportive of the things that they want and they need. So whenever they throw a temper tantrum, you know how to deal with them. You're not so annoyed when they're doing it, because you didn't already reset. You didn't already grounded yourself. So you can deal with your children better. Everyone needs that. And if you don't have it or you don't get it, then you should try it. Speaking from experience, because when I was always around my children when they were younger, I had no patience whatsoever. Now I got patience for my children, um, like none other. You would be surprised. I only go off the deep end with them after they do too much. They do the most. That's when I go off the deep end, but it's not often. But I used to always be on them, and it was because I never had time. I never was away from them. And then people try to look at parents who, leave their kids to go and enjoy themselves as a bad mother. No, I think that's a rather good mother. Bad mothers, if you stay around your kid 24/7 and you don't have the patience, and then you're neglecting them because you're being ugly to them because you're just tired of being a parent and you need a break, and then life is life. And then, no, sister, go breathe. Go schedule you some time to do something for yourself. Moral of the story is social media was bucking this lady up about her parenting skill, and the only thing I could do was shake my head. That's the only thing I could have did. And when I scroll down my timeline, some old the other lady who went to college and doing everything good with her life, they over there wearing that lady out on social media. She's slow, she's this, she's that, and guess who was doing it? Icon, black women, was beating down another black woman. That girl went to a HBCU campus and walked across the stage and got her degree. What is wrong with you? Like, clap for another woman. It's crazy, y'all. But what I'm trying to say is, because that lady is beautiful and she got something going for herself, mean girls, the mean girls, these type right here, these three in the center, they don't want to clap for someone like that. They wait for the time where they can pull them down and stomp on them and spit on their name and say ugly stuff about them because they're insecure. They're jealous of this person. This person has too much going for themselves, and that scares them because they know they're not doing enough. How can this little young girl outshine you and you got about 20 years on her? Come on now, man. You should be running circles around this young buck. You should be running circles around her. And if you're not, you ain't got your shit together. And that's what's intimidating you. It's just like a woman with 9 kids versus a woman with 1 kid. What you out here doing with yourself? Thank you. What is you out here doing with yourself? You got 1 kid, woman got 9 kids. She didn't ran a marathon around you. You ain't got no motion because you worry about other people's business too much. You need to go worry about yourself. Low vibrational, low vibrating energy, a negative spirit attached to them. And that type of person got all type of problems. And everywhere they go, they create problems with everybody because they're not happy with themselves. And if that's these people here that you didn't detached away from, good job. Pat yourself on the back. You needed to. That's why I'm reading them for filth. Because these kind right here, they get men, can't keep none. You gotta think about it. Ain't no man about to stay around nothing like that. Men is wise just like women. They not doing it. They not. It's just a mess over here. And this person over here, the ringleader to this that gossips a lot, when they go home at nighttime, they go home alone to an empty house. They don't have nothing over there. It's empty. They have a house, they don't have a home. Y'all, that little lady on TikTok, I'm telling you, she sent a lip match up my ass so far, it didn't make sense. I said, let me get off of here, child. I was bored. That's why I was scrolling. I had a good 10 minutes. Them 10 minutes wore me down. I said, let me get off of here. Let me get off of here. And we see it so much in society. You know, like the pretty girl, the girl that has their life in order. People think pretty girls have it easy, but in all honesty, the pretty girls have it the hardest. Because listen, people be mean to you just off of GP, just because you pretty. They feel like you got pretty privilege and you could get any man that you want. You get every job that you want. You have this, that, and the third going for you. People be hating on you just for little stuff like that. They have it hard. Pretty girls have it hard. They don't have it easy. Every man see them, think that they pretty. They lust behind them. They think that they easy. They could get them in the bed easy. You know, they do all these things to. It's just. No, they don't have it easy. And then when you go through life with people that's insecure, it makes it even more so hard. And if you are a person who has your life in order, have your life together, online and offline, you are a triple threat, man or woman. So you should know that you're going to have people just not liking you or trying to take you down just off general principle. What's up, sister? But continue to stand in your power. Continue to. Somebody else claims to be very divine like you are. You may not claim to be a person who is very divine. This person claims to be a person who is very divine, very, very divine, but they do a lot of low vibrating things. Someone here, you had a friend, whoever the friend is, they fast, they sleep around a lot, or they slept around a lot. The way that they portray the image that they portray in front of you and who they are when you're away is two different people. They not the same person. All right. Um, damn it. Hold on, because I'm trying to look for something to give you an example. Hold on. Dang. Where's my other spray? Oh. Okay, here we go. When I tell you the Dusties do not want me to deliver the message, I'm still going to deliver it. With all of these crystals falling like this, I'm going to pick them up. But, look. Say this you. Say this them. You know I'm going to read them to feel. Since they want to come on here, every time I go live, they be sitting on here trying to get the message. I'm going to read you to feel if you're here. Say this you. This your friend. Both of these bottle thingies are identical, right? But they're wrapped different. Okay? What's up, sister? They wrap different. All right. One looks more elegant, right? This one. The other one looks plain, right? The one that looks plain got the most sauce. I'm going to tell you something right now. And this is facts. This one here smells the best to me. This one here is just look pretty. That's it. No substance. And it's full because I don't use it. But this one here smells the best. And don't it look plain? All right. This your friend, this you. This one over here look like they can hang with you. They on your level. But they are not. It's a facade. This here is a facade. Because if you open this top, and I'm gonna refer this to the person. Thank you, Leela. If you open this and you get to spraying it, you're not gonna like the smell. It doesn't smell as good. Now, let me use this analogy. If you get to know this person, get to know them, let them open up to you. Hey, Leela, you're not gonna like them, the real them. And you're not gonna like them because they don't have substance. You do. You see what I'm saying? And look how plain you look. So you might be a person who don't go overboard is what I'm trying to say. You might be a person who likes simplicity. You're not all wild and willy-nilly and trying to do the most. or trying to be out here trying to act like you're better than Tom, Sue, Linda, Carrie, and Jerry. You ain't trying to do all that. You ain't out here trying to be better than everybody. You just out here trying to make it. And you just being you and being out here trying to make it, you have more opportunities present itself to you than this person does. So what I'm trying to say is this person ain't on your level. You see what I'm saying? Oh, sister, I'm going to read them down to the ground. You hear me? This ain't on your level. So don't be surprised whenever you find out that this person who was in your company was not who they portrayed themselves to be. You always had the juice, sister. I just clocked them. You always had it. They don't have it. This person over here don't have it. It may look good on the outside. They may look like they got their life together. I'm telling you, you take this top off of this thing here, you gonna frown up some bad. Child, how much I paid for this? I paid $9 for this. I frowned up so bad. I frown up every time I gotta use it because I can't find this one. Let me pick these crystals up and get back into this reading. Child, I dropped all my crystals, y'all. I don't make no doggone sense. And the evil eye fell. Let's pick that right back up. I'm sorry. Hold on, y'all. Let me pick my stuff back up, baby. All right, now. We don't be having all these issues like that. Now, let's get back into the reading. That's the energy I'm pulling on. All right. Week ahead. Show me this person or these people. See? Look at that. Somebody here, you're going to be woken up to whoever this person is or whoever these people are. It could be a Libra, could be a Cancer. Or you could be a Libra or a Cancer. And you're going to be awakened to whoever this is that was around you. Someone who was around you, you probably didn't see them for the person who they are. But you're going to start to see them now. This could be a person here that... Father, please forgive me. Somebody caught it's not the best. Child, it didn't seem better days. That's all you need to know. Somebody don't have the best call. It didn't seem better days, honey. Yep. With the Eight of Pentacles here, I do feel as though for some of y'all, like I said earlier when I started the live, it could very well be a person that you work with. Somebody here, they could be good at research with the Eight of Pentacles here. So it's something that they could be researching. We're going to get a little further into that. Something going on around work too. With the Emperor card out here, you could have a boss here that is like taking notes, or it's like watching you. Yeah. You see? And look, the Three of Pentacles. Working together. Give me one for the outcome. For the week ahead outcome. Give me one. You see? The Hermit card in the reverse. With the Hermit card in the reverse, the Wheel of Fortune fell out in the reverse. The Seven of Swords fell out in the reverse. And the Queen of Pentacles fell out in the reverse. So you could be dealing with a fixed sign, an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Leo, or a Scorpio. Capricorn is here. Virgo is here. Aries is here. Cancer, Libra. Or have those placements. It can resonate for you. Either one of you. Give me the Two of Swords. What's the Two of Swords in the reverse? The Six of Cups. Didn't I tell you? For somebody here, it's somebody that you've known since you were much younger. It could even be a sibling. It can also be like a niece or a cousin. or maybe a friend or an ex-friend, because it's definitely somebody that you hung out with. With the Temperance here to the Knight of Cups to the Seven of Cups, I do feel as though this person wants to come in and bring balance to a connection and restore something with you with the Knight of Cups here. But with the Seven of Cups to the Four of Swords, there could have been some sort of confusion that caused things to be laid to rest. Now, with the Four of Swords out here, I do feel as though if this is you, collective, right here, whatever this person did hurt you. Because the Four of Swords, look how this lady is laying on her back. It hurt this person. But whatever you were blind to, you're not blind to it anymore, or you're not going to be blind to it anymore. Because someone tries to keep you confused or in some sort of illusion of their character or something that they want for you. You know the type of people who act like they want the best for you, but they don't really want to see you do better than them. That's the type of energy that I'm picking up from this person. And it's because they go overboard to do more, and you don't do more. You do whatever feeds to your soul, but you don't do the most. This is somebody here that'll do the most to receive some sort of results, and they still don't get nowhere. Watch this. Show me the Six of Cups. See, the Eight of Pentacles. Now, for somebody here, this is definitely a person that is watching something that you do at work. You got to watch out for a person like this. Um, I'm gonna say something, and I don't know how nobody gonna take it, but you know, if you've been here before, I do not sugarcoat. This is a person right here that they have to save their money. You feel me? Because they don't have no hustle. Let me explain. A hustler gonna lose all that shit and get that shit right back. They don't have to save their money. This one right here got to put their money away for a rainy day. And you know why they got to put their money away for a rainy day? Because they don't know when they're going to run across money no more. They don't know whenever another blessing or another wave going to come through for them. 9 times out of 10, because this is a person that doesn't win from a clear and an open heart space. They do dirty deeds. So they know in order for them to get dirt in return, that's what the hell they dished out. So this is somebody that has to save their money versus you. You could be the type of person, all right, I couldn't save no money off of my check right here. I couldn't save no money. But I ain't tripping on it. I'm going to go ahead, definitely clocking them. I couldn't save no money off my check right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to work all of this week here. I might take some extra hours at work. For my next check, I'll be able to save some money. Or I'm going to just go pick up a shift, or I'm going to go DoorDash, or I'm going to go Uber, or I'm going to go do this, or I'm going to go do that. You're going to do something to make ends meet. To where so if you take a loss, you fall 10 steps behind, you come back up, right back. So that's what I mean. You're very resilient. You're a hustler. It's in you. That's just who you are. This one back here is not like that. They don't have that. They not motivated like that. That's why you got to watch out for people who wants to be in your company, because they want to be in your company to try to take from you. People who have a blessed destiny, or people who are very fortunate or very wise, sister, brother, be stingy with your energy, because you should see how many broke people, not only broke in the pockets, but broke in spirit. Their spiritual bank is broke, and they want to latch their ass onto your energy. You will know these folks because they try to operate in your energy. They try to copycat you. They try to stay in your energy field. They try to stalk you, stay around you. They want to have some sort of access to you. They have to. Nothing grow over there. Everything grows for you. You get everything. Why you get everything and I don't get nothing? Let me watch you. Let me see what you got going on. So then they start getting desperate. They start becoming desperate to be your friend or be in your energy field. They all on your social medias. I ain't talked to you. I cut you off. I cut you off 10 months ago. I ain't talked to you in I don't know how long. Why are you over here on my YouTube? I cut you off 50 years ago. Why is you over here trying to talk to me still? I wish not to reconnect with you. I don't want nothing with you. It's over with. It's dead. Because they're burning down. The Nine of Wands. They're full of problems and worry and anxiety. Somebody have a disorder where they shake, their hands shake when they get nervous. You could be dealing with a fire sign strong. Nine of Wands, Five of Wands, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords. But you see what I'm saying? Why all of this? Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords. Why the betrayal and the sneakiness? You see what I'm saying? Like, why it gotta be all of that? Show me the Eight of Pentacles. See? The Seven of Cups. Confusion. So for somebody, it's definitely someone trying to cause some sort of confusion around work or what you do for work. It could very well be, if you're on a platform, if you do what I do, it could be confusion with other people, like trying to make you go against other people. It can also be like if you're on like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, it could be like something that you might see on there that might irritate you, like it did me with the girl, with the E. Kane girl, irritated the hell out of me. I ain't saying that. I just politely clicked off because I was like, Laura, let me just keep my comment to myself because let me get off of here. Something like that. You know, it's meant to do that. It's meant to create some sort of confusion. But I think that you are going to see it coming. I think you're going to see it before it actually happens. Yeah, you see? With the Seven of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck to the Queen of Wands, somebody here, they want to work together with you, though. And they do want to send you a message. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. But the Ten of Swords to the Seven of Swords, it's a hell no. Whoever that is, you may not even want to reconcile with them or talk to them in any way, shape, or form. Because like I said, people only want to gain that type of access to you if you are of value. You will know if you are of value, men and women. The real MVPs are the men and women who have people from 50 years trying to reconnect with them. They still want to be friends with them. They still want to work together with them. They still want to have some sort of come to Jesus moment with them after the fact that they were the ones that did them wrong. You did me wrong. Why is you bothering me? Respect me enough to stay out of my face. Please, because I'm not that healed to where I won't lay hands on you. So stay away from me. But this person, these people here, that's guilt. When a person keeps trying to pursue you, know that they are guilty of doing something to you. Because otherwise, people going to go on about their business. You going to tell me that I did something to you that I didn't do to you? I know I didn't do nothing to you. I know I didn't do nothing wrong to you. That's why I went on about my business. I don't want no association. I don't want to affiliate with you at all. And anyone that has any ties to you, I will cut them off too. It's just that, and I'm not mad. I'm just done. That's dead to me. But when a person keep trying to rekindle things with y'all, fam, know that they did you wrong. Know that they did you something. Know that that's their guilt. They're trying to make peace with you because they wrong. And I wish people would just stay away from folk who have thrown their guard up because they see you now. They don't want to be friends with you no more. Like, you're not a good person to them. And even if you do feel bad for what you did to the person, you would never be a good friend to them because that you're envious of them. They're abundant. They're resilient. Sometimes you may not have more than other people, fam. I'm gonna speak to you, but you're happy. You got a house. You got a car. You got somebody that love you. You may not have the best man or the best woman, but you got somebody. You're doing better than this person over here, or these little folks over here. You doing better than them. Give me something on them. Confirmation. The horn blue. See? The Four Cups. These are people here that's waiting for offers to come in. But you see, with the Ten of Swords here, none comes. And it's because of who they are at heart. The Ten of Swords to the Seven of Swords. To the Five of Swords. Look at all of this. Look at all this. To the Eight of Swords. Child, look. Confirmation. Now look, the Ten of Pentacles. They can't welcome nothing. Nothing grows over here. For one, they harbor too much animosity. They're too envious of other people. This is a person here that sits back in their head and they think of all kind of reckless things to either say or do to another person. Or they just out here talking bad about a person constantly because somebody doesn't want to connect with them. They definitely got money problems on our horizon. Don't worry about them. Don't sweat them, fam. Because see, when that Mercury go in the retrograde, yeah, T gonna be clocked. What's that chariot in the reverse? Confirmation. Look, definitely somebody here is lying on a person with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. I'm about to start channeling again. So one of these folks over here don't really cook as much. Somebody here don't really cook like that, and then somebody else they may cook a lot. But confirmation, somebody don't really cook like that. Um, I get something from all three of these people. I get that they all three are insecure. All three are insecure. Somebody is heavy set and the other one's is skinty, very skinny. Hmm. And very just not happy with themselves. Damn it. Where's some other cards at? Hold up. When I say like not happy with themselves, like I like it's something here going on with them in insecurity. Confirmation, my ear cut on. Very insecure. Show me this first. Show me this Ace of Swords. Why I say this? Yeah, the Justice. See, with the Justice falling out in the upright, whatever was being done that was unjust, the universe makes it balance. They balance the scales in someone's favor. Libra energy. Now with the Two of Wands here to the Three of Cups, ain't no way in hell you can't tell me this somebody that wasn't around you. With the Two of Wands to the Three of Cups, there's three people here that wore a mask. You see that? Them same three people over here that's on this card over here. Now, one of them is a little heavy set. Two of them are a little skinny. They not big at all. You know when a person do that something like that whenever they what is that, something itch on them when they make that weird noise. So somebody has like something going on with their allergies. I heard at noise. I don't know what that is. I am not a doctor, but I heard that. I don't pick up much of anything but the fact that they lie about who they are. If you don't know who this is, you're gonna find out because the Two of Swords is in the reverse. So something that you wasn't seeing before, you're gonna see it about these past people. Throat. There you go. Uh-huh. Okay, that. So maybe this is a person here that may have like a blocked throat chakra. Or maybe like you could be having issues with like your throat chakra. Or like not like your gums, your throat, some thyroid. There you go. Thank you. Somebody has like is it overactive? They suffer with thyroid issues, whoever this person is. But you see, Ace of Pentacles, what's behind here? The Four of Wands. Somebody is stable. And you see, you have a person here that's watching. They're like gathering information with the Page of Swords. And it's definitely somebody that you have cut off or cut out. You left them out in the cold, Five of Pentacles. This King of Swords person is upset that you have the Ten of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, or a Virgo, and a Scorpio, an Aquarius, and the Three of Wands. This is a person here got a lot of bad juju. Can I say something? Somebody here tries to do like spell work. They try to do like spell work to like give somebody their karma or like send some karma to somebody. Let me clock somebody that's watching me. If you in my area or you was a friend of mine or you was an associate of mine and I don't fool with you no more and you try to go to my people to try to do work against me. Please don't let my people take your money from you, because they're not going to do no work against me. I really got stroke out here. Let me say that again. They're not going to do no work against me. You're going to lose your money. And then when Mercury goes into retrograde, when we go ahead and invoke the ancestors and I go by the water, I go by the bayou and cast all my problems into the sea, your ass going to get turned upside down. Please don't be one of them ones that got to fuck around and find out. Please don't. Because I could see that here. Show me that. See? The same three people. What about them? See? The Four of Swords. Libra energy. Trying to lay something to rest. Somebody may even get sick. Yeah. Because someone tried to play around a person's Ten of Pentacles. That's secure. You can't touch that. You could either be a Libra, very strong Libra placement. Very, very, very strong Libra placement. Pisces is out here. Scorpio. Aquarius. Capricorn. Virgo. Aries. Yeah. Cancer. Or have those placements. Strong. Y'all. Show me. Eight of Pentacles. What they trying to do with that? Show me what they trying to do. See? They was planning. What was the plan, though? This King of Swords. This mad person. I'm going to switch the deck. See? Planning to go after somebody, Ten of Pentacles. Double confirmation. Show me what their energy is towards the collective. I will say this. It's three of them. But one of them is the ringleader. One of them is the hater. So this week, you got three people that's on your D or on your P. But one of them is a big hater. The one that's a big hater, they got the biggest problem with you, it stems from insecurity and it stems from lack. This could be a person that has like a lot of problems in their life. You remember when I gave you the example of these two things? You could be plain Jane. This person here could be someone that goes overboard. They go over the top. But your plain Jane serving and theirs is not. I kid you not. This smells way better than this right here. When I open this, I frown up something bad. But this right here, listen, I spray it in my car, all around my house. Listen, it's just, yeah, it do it for me. And look how plain. And I honestly just bought this one because it was pretty. But it's just, yeah, it don't do much. No. But that's exactly what I'm saying. That's what I mean. Somebody here on the outside or the physical appearance, it may look like it's together more so than you are. They may look together more than you are, but they are not. It's something here about this person that's a facade. And this is a person here that they hide a lot about themselves. You possibly would have never even known that this was a person that they ain't nowhere near being on your level. Confirmation. This person is nowhere near being on your level. Fronting. Thank you, sister. Trying to get in where they don't fit in. They're not on your level. So please back up when it comes down to sharing information about your finances, your love life, your children, and everything that means something to you, to these people. Because nowadays, every man for himself. And when mad they come, these people who cannot handle your absences, it's going to try to cause you great pain and place you in poverty. Because they don't have access to you no more. You make doggone sure that you pull back when it comes down for you telling these people everything that you got going on in your life. And it don't even matter if you know them for 15, 30, 40, 50 years. It don't even matter. Because sometimes the hate be in them type of folk right there the most. Just because y'all both started at the same place and you moved further ahead than them. They ain't gonna tell you that they don't like you. They ain't gonna tell you that they don't like that you making it, but they don't like that. They may get quiet when you start spreading good news, when you start telling them good news, but then you're going to start paying attention to them starting to do the exact same things you do, wanting the exact same things you want, having the same interest in the exact same things that you have the exact same interest in. No, no, my sister, no, my brother, it ain't supposed to be that deep. It's not supposed to be that deep. Show me this King of Swords. Mm-mm. See what I told you? The Three of Swords. Confirmation. Look, and the Four of Pentacles, trying to hold somebody back, make something tight for a person in the finances. You see? Because they don't know what to do with you with the Nine of Pentacles. You're too stable. I tell you, Cross, listen, it's weird, but it happens more times than we talk about. It really happens. Like there's really people out here that is trying to send you evil eye on your finances, on your love life, on your happiness, on your children. You know, they really doing it. They're really out here doing it. And if you found tarot and you can be out here tapping in and finding out what's going on, congratulations. You have somebody on the other side that's guiding you. Your spiritual team is doing a big one for you. They making sure you sail through life safely. Do not ignore the red flags or you will be sorry. Once you come into tarot, you can't go back out of it. When you try to go back out of it and you try to live a normal life, it's not normal no more. Life ain't normal no more. I know that's right. It ain't normal no more, sister. Life ain't normal no more. Because you start viewing people as a spirit and you start viewing them as a person or people who have motive. What's your motive for coming into contact with me? What you want from me? And if you got tarot and you watch tarot or you read tarot, it's almost like when they come into your energy and something is off, you don't feel comfortable around them, your spiritual team is telling you, red flag, something off about this person. You need to move around immediately. Time to move around. Uh-uh. What's up, V? We doing well, Miss Mon. How you doing? This person right here, the ringleader. Them other two little haters, whoever they are, they ain't on nothing. But see this one over here, this one right here is the ringleader. And the reason why is because you're doing more than them. I'm gonna tell you something, and I don't know who this is gonna be for. Back in 2008, I had fell out with somebody. Fell out with them when I was younger. And when I fell out with them when I was younger, they ended up going hanging with somebody who I was at odds with at the time. Right? I remember that person picking so bad I wanted to tear her ass all up, but see, the opportunity just never presented itself for me to get on her ass. So later on in life, I reconnected with her. You know, the very same thing that she did them years ago, she did it again later on in life. But you know, even as a spiritualist and even as somebody who read cards and practice, that we always learn lessons too. So that was my lesson that I had to learn about going backwards. Once you have a person that's in the past, you leave them in the past, you don't go back. You keep moving forward. I went backwards and I regret going backwards. I regret that because I let the enemy too close to me. And she probably watching my live because that's what she do. She weird like that. She is. But because you have to understand, people who don't like you, my people, they never take their eye off of you. I want you to understand that. They always watch you. They always in the crowd watching you. Like I said about Saul and David. Saul kept his eye on David. David would do great things. Saul was envious. He wanted the notoriety. He wanted that. The Lord knew his heart. That's why he couldn't. He couldn't be where David was. It's so sad. Whoever this is here, it's their heart. They just black hearted. They just black hearted, but it comes from they have a if a girl is a mean girl, she got mommy issues. That's a fact. Every mean girl I know don't get along with their mama. They mean, they say ugly stuff to people, they try to bully people. What else? Every mean girl I know, just everyone, they don't have a good relationship with their mama. Every man that has a good relationship with his mother is a good man. They have some hiccups here and there, but when they love hard. Every man that got a problem with their mama, they got some mommy issues. So in their relationship, they gonna have some mommy issues in their relationship. You gonna know if they have mommy issues because they gonna cling to you. Man that got mommy issues gonna cling to a woman who is very motherly. They gonna cling to a woman who is a mother already, have the mothering instinct, really good mother. Then it's gonna be like you have a child that you raising. You coddling a child, but that's really your man. But it's really because that their mother was not. They didn't have a good mother figure in their life. They cling to you. Then the narcissistic mother is going to be jealous because you are the good person that's in the child's life. Their child, the person you love. Then that's a whole nother situation there. Mm-hmm. Mean girl who didn't get along with mama likely have problems with they have that sex demon. You ain't gotta tell me I'm right. I'm clocking somebody right now. They have that sex demon. Because they're trying to find comfort. They don't never feel good enough. Oh yeah, I know, sister. I know. I know somebody like that. In my family, actually. That's right. You damn right. And the mean girls who have the bad relationship with the mama, likely they cling to the daddy. And they are part of a broken household. The daddy possibly left out of the household, went into another household, and left them behind. And they could have cried for the daddy because the mama didn't treat them well. So they found comfort in men. That damn sex demon. See how those demons have a way of knowing what it is that you want, and they use it to turn you inside out. That's why you got to pray in the spirit. All right, I'm not gonna. That's for another day. Let's get back into the reading. The Emperor. Clarify. I feel you, sister. I was there not too long ago. I actually, I let that person back in around my awakening time. When I realized what type of person that was, I realized what type of person they were. Right before I started to take off and birth new ideas and birth new business endeavors. I birthed a lot. Hey, honey. That's when I realized who that person was. And God is awesome. I say that all the time. Ain't nobody gonna make me say anything above the Lord or go against God in any way, shape, or form. And those who deny him don't know him. And if they don't know him, likely they got a lot of confusion in their life. And they go through a lot of sorrow, a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, and they don't have peace. But anyway, right before my big break, right before I started doing the things that would, benefit me long term, I was instructed to go on, take a break. I was instructed to take a break. In my breaking time is when I saw this person. A lot was revealed. Mm-hmm. And like I said prior to, this live today, I had knew that the person was off because I knew it was in my spirit. The Lord put it in my spirit for a reason. Anytime my spirit tell me that something is off with somebody, I never go against my spirit, but I sit back and I watch them. I don't say nothing. Whenever it started coming to me in different ways through other people, that's why I say not everybody in tarot is bad to deliver you a message. So don't believe that. Don't believe the false narratives like that. You're going to be able to use your discernment as you watch tarot, as you get into like pulling your own cards. You're going to be able to use discernment to tell if a reader is really a reader, or are they prophetic. Do they have the gift of foresight? Do the Holy Spirit move through that person? You're gonna know it because you're gonna feel comfortable with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could tell you so yeah, you my reader. Yeah. Yeah, I could tell you some stuff. Yeah. You're going to feel comfortable. And the message is not going to miss you. You're going to be able to pick up what they're putting down. It's going to be almost specific to your life. You know what I mean? That's how you're going to know that that person is your person. That's the reader for you. And you should stick to it. That's right, sister. Test the spirit by the spirit. Thank you, sister. Thank you. Um, and the Lord used someone else to get to me, to get a message out to me, to let me know, um, that what I was feeling was correct. I was right about what I felt. But the message didn't come to me so clear. It came to somebody who was in my energy. It came to them to come to me. And I said, Lord, I hear you. I receive it. And I knew I needed to cut ties with that person. And I cut ties with them. I wish nothing, I don't want no involvement with them. Because, see, I want you to understand something. I'm more than just a tarot reader. You're going to know that by watching me a little bit more. You're going to start to understand. Um, you're going to start to understand me a little more. But anytime it's put on my chest like that about somebody, I never go against it. I never go against it. When the Lord shows it to you, even though you feel it, you better not go against it, boy. Boy, that's a warning. Don't go against it. Do not go against it. Do what you need to do to remove yourself and detach yourself from that person, that environment, or those people. And they don't have to understand. Because when you detach yourself from people, my people, they don't understand why you're detaching yourself from them. Because 9 times out of 10, people can't see that they got a spirit on them. And if you call them out and tell them that you got a spirit on you, they get mad at you. And the next thing you know, they want to go back and forth with you. And this is not up for debate. And I ain't about to do all of that because that's confusion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just remove you, and I'm going to remove myself. I don't want no dealings with you because I don't want to go back and forth with you. I'm releasing you in peace. I'm releasing you in peace because I understand who you are, and I understand what your assignment was and who you on an assignment for. And it's not from the Father in heaven, because anything that came from above ain't never hurt me. My children came from above. God gifted me my children, and my children ain't never did me nothing to hurt me. On the truth, my air conditioner came on. Children ain't never did nothing to hurt me. That came from above. If you were somebody that was sent from above, you wouldn't be trying to betray me like this. And thank God for the Holy Spirit, for the ancestors, for the angels in heaven that guided me. Because if I wouldn't have had that guidance, it would have been too late. That snake would have bit me. Go off of what you feel, my people. If it's wrong, it's wrong. If you don't resonate with somebody, you just don't resonate with them. Nah, it's just something about you. I can't put my finger on what it is about you, but it's just something about you. Don't cry, sister. Don't cry. You got it. You got it. It ain't even no reason. I promise you something. Listen, when I cut everybody off, everybody started telling my mama and them I was crazy and I didn't want to talk to nobody. And then they started going around painting me out to be the bad person. They started making me out to be the villain. I said, oh, well, I guess I'm going to be the villain. Fuck all y'all. I mean, I guess that's just what it is. That's just how the ball going to bounce. Because I'm not going nowhere around none of you. You kiss my nene ass. I give them all dust. Child, I'm gone. What's up, boo? I'm gone because I ain't dealing with that. And you just got to be like that sometimes, because if you're not spiritual or you're not on your spiritual path, them people will run circles all around you, making you feel like you crazy when you know what you know, you know? So I'm just not dealing with any of that. You going to sit here and have an adult conversation with me, and you going to tell me where you went wrong. I'm going to tell you where I went wrong. Or we going to go ahead and put this down. We can go on about our business. Because I'm not going to let you tell me I don't know what I know. I'm not going to let you do that to me. And unfortunately, fam, you're going to have to lay a lot of people down in this lifetime, because they're not going to be willing to accept accountability for the part that they played. They don't want to accept the part that they played, the part where they wronged you or they crossed the line with you. They don't. People not going to want to accept that. So that's all the closure you need. You don't need nothing else. You don't need no more closure. That's it. Oh yeah, that's right. I see you through. You clock them. Oh yeah, I'm not dealing with that. I'm going on about my business. Because if you don't, and like I said on the last lives, things start coming up missing from your house. Your peace, the love you have, your money, shit start coming up missing around there, child. And you ain't got no peace inside of your house. You ain't got nothing. A house with no peace is a house that's upside down in confusion. The devil running through that. When you get ready to go to bed at night, you should go to bed. You should lay down and fall sound asleep. And if you can't do that, then hold on, something off. Something here is off. Reevaluate your circle. Reevaluate the people around you. Reevaluate the people who you tell your business to. Somebody here, you're gonna start looking at something from a different perspective. I know that you will. And you second guess yourself a lot. Whoever I'm talking to, stop second guessing yourself. Why you do that? You be right. You second guess yourself a lot about people. Why? Because they mouth telling you one thing, but their actions tell you another thing. Stop doing that. You be right about them. Let me turn this off. You be right about them. And they know you be right about them too. But I feel like they try to emotionally manipulate you. When I cut this other person off, they tried to go back and forth with me. I just went ahead and blocked them. And for some strange reason, after the fact that whenever I don't want to engage in going back and forth with people, they think that I'm scared of them. I'm really a crash out 10.9. I will pull up to your shit and kick your door in and drag you out and whoop your ass in the middle of the street till I get tired. Like, I'm really one of them crash outs. Leave me alone. I'm trying to choose peace. I don't want to be bothered with nobody today. That's just what it is. I'm the sweetest person. Get the shirt off my back. I take the food out my mouth to give to you. Sweetest person on earth. So I don't be understanding why anybody would want to do me dirty. Because all I do is look out. But, when people got a spirit on them like this, sister, they don't see no good. Ain't nothing good can come from somebody like this right here. That's why you got to separate yourself. You got to be around people like you, that's good like you, that give like you, that want to see you win. Just as bad as you want to win, they want to see you win. They clap for you. Whenever you tell them good news, they face light up. That's the people you want to be around. You don't want to be around people that want to do everything you do. God damn, you might as well just cut your skin off and give it to them and let them wear it. Now, when they start trying to get your wig, that's bad, sister. Girl, let's go ahead and get finished with this reading, child. I got stuff to do. Thank you, love. Thank you, Tracy. Child, a lot of people don't like me because I speak the truth. And I mean, it is what it is, sister. I can't tell no lie. I didn't been there before. I don't be paying attention to nothing nobody else got going on, but I be trying to lead my people. Stay woke in this game. When I was naive, and I'm a Pisces, so I was naive a lot. So when I used to solely operate in my sun sign, I was naive. Pisces, we go through that. And people will attach themselves to us. So if you're a Pisces and you're on this live, listen, people attach themselves to us because we are abundant and we are naive to the fact that they don't have our best interests at heart. So we keep them around us longer than what we supposed to, and we end up paying for it. I paid many, many prices, sisters and boy, listen. That Pisces love. When we love, we love. And boy, I paid plenty prices for being a loving person. Had my house broken into by family. Family broke into my house, put me in distress. Friend wanted everything that I had just because it was me and not them. So when I tell you we love, but we got to stop being naive. You got to come out of that to be able to see a person for who they are, you know. And then whenever you're not naive no more and you could see them for who they are, then they gaslight you and say that you're crazy, or then they gaslight you and say that you the one that did them wrong. You did me wrong. They try to gaslight you like that. If you try to be stingy with your energy, then they try to gaslight you and say you gatekeep. How I gatekeep something that's for me? How? This is my energy. If I don't wanna be bothered today, I'm not. But people like to gaslight you. So that's why you gotta know who you are, and you gotta be able to stand in your power. So when they start this shit, you check them at the door. That's why people don't like me. Because when they start trying to make me second guess who I am, I check them right there at the door. Nah, go on here with that. You ain't gonna make me feel no sort of way. Get your ass on. Go on about your business. Better go find you somebody else to play with, because you're definitely not gonna play with me. Case closed. They just hate people that know who they are. Go ahead. So yeah, stand on your boundaries. Have strong boundaries out here. Don't bend, don't break, don't fold for nobody. Don't stop being a good person though, because even though I done been betrayed a bunch of times, I ain't never stopped being a good person. I ain't never stopped wanting to help people. And part of me being blessed is because I be a blessing to others. How you expect to receive blessings if you can't bless nobody? Or if somebody asks you to do something, right? Because I'm about to clock somebody over here, a little dusty over here. Say you ask a person to do something for you. That's the friend. That's you. You ask this person to do something for you, and they got the resources to do it. This is a person here that they may get it for, let's say, $40. This is your friend. This person gonna tell you, oh, it's $60. So they gonna win a little $20 off of you. You see what I'm saying? But you not gonna know that. You just know what they tell you. And the price that you was gonna pay was like 150. But they telling you, oh, it's this. But in all honesty, on my doggone watch. Hold on, y'all. There we go. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like, instead of this person just telling you, oh, it was this. Can you hear me now? You can hear me now? There you go. Instead of this person just being honest and saying, look, it was this, I don't need to win nothing off of you. Just pay me this. They want to win some money off of you. That ain't no friend of yours. Cause the love ain't the same. Cause if I tell you I'm getting something for a price, I'm gonna give it to you for a price. For the same price I'm getting it. That's love. But how you doing me a favor? You not doing me no favor. You winning money off of me. You taking money out my pocket. And you supposed to be my people. You see what I'm saying? That's how you know they ain't got the same heart as you. That's how you know that's not your people. That's why I said that. But a person like this, y'all, they never get far in life. They don't never get nowhere in life. It's about 3 people that watch my live or that be on my channel that I don't resonate with them. I don't fool with them at all. But they can't stop watching my live. They always over here because for one, I'm wise. That's number one. And for two, I'm real. You know, the fake hate the real. They hate the real because we see through them. But this person here could never be somebody that's on your level. And don't you worry. Rest assured, what they take from you going to be returned to you tenfold. That's why you keep winning. But you see, that's why they have a problem with you. Because no matter what they tried to do to take from you or whatever they tried to put you in a jacked up situation, you didn't fall. You supposed to fall on your face. You ain't fall on your face. You still made it through. And then there's people like me who can't hold sweet water on my chest. And then you find my channel and I tell on everybody. Because, yeah, that's just how it's going to go down. Show me this emperor. Mm, mm, mm. The other day I told my sister told me something. I went back. My mom called me. She called me. So after my sister told me what she told me, my mom called. So I was waiting for her. She failed to mention something. So I told her, thank you, sister, and will. Sister, I ain't gonna never change. I promise you, ain't nothing gonna ever make me change from being who I am. I wouldn't want to be nobody else. I don't want to be like nobody else. I don't want to be nobody else. I got my own motion. I ain't studying nobody. I just people fuck with me because I'm real, and they can relate to me. They can pick up what I'm putting down. And I fuck with a bunch of people that be all my tribe. They be out here getting money. They don't be worrying about nobody. I resonate with the girlies that be getting money and the guys too. All the girlies that be getting money, that them be my people. The ones that be hating that's why their hair can't grow because they lie and they hate too much. But anyway, God forgive me. Look, so my mom's called me, y'all. I told her she kept talking. She didn't tell me something my sister had already told me. So I said, so why you didn't say such and such, such and such? So she just stopped dry. I said, stop doing that. She said, stop doing what? I said, stop doing that. Because listen, my sister is telling you what she don't like y'all doing and y'all keep doing it. And I'm a type of person, I give you the mirror effect. Cause don't do to me what you don't want me doing to you. I teach my children that. Okay? Because for one, it's just unjust. But we try to be fair all the way around the board. My mom always she was always a person who was like she was always structured, if I may say. So if she don't like you doing something, don't do it. If she don't want you to do something, don't do it. She was always a disciplinarian. My mama was just like always. When it was her, she didn't want us doing certain things. So now that she's older, she knows she's in her way. She the same thing she didn't want us doing back then. She started doing, as she got in her age, she started supporting that, and I don't support that. So let's just say I'm the auntie, I'm the sister, I'm the cousin, I'm the daughter, I'm the person that you don't come over here sideways because I'm gonna put you in your place every single time because I don't go for that, and you not gonna come over here and you not gonna come messing up my good juju because you want to be sideways and you want to do wrong by people. I don't play that. Now hell nah, you bring your ass over here, come and mess up my good stuff. I'ma clock you right now. I clocked her. I said don't be doing that. I said because when it was you, you didn't want nobody doing it to you. When you was in her shoes, you didn't want nobody doing that to you. I said stop that. No, you would not. You would fuss. Sherry changed the subject. I got right back on the subject. I said, no. I said, you don't do that, Mom. I said, that's wrong. That's not right. Don't go over there and do that. Because when you was over there in her position, you didn't want us going around there. Hell no, we couldn't go around there. Nah, you can't do that. No, treat her the same way. After that, child, and she got off the phone with me. I ain't hear from her in 5 days. I mean, oh well, it is what it is. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you whenever you can. When you ain't busy no more. I teach my son used to have that bad pick up stuff in the house that don't belong to him, belong to everybody else, and just feel like he could debo all our stuff. I said, boy, it's gonna come a time where you gonna start working for what you want, and your sister's gonna go in your room and gonna take your stuff, and I don't want to hear a word. Girl, when I tell y'all that boy put something down, that it was the littlest one. It wasn't Brooke. It was Gigi. Gigi went in there and snatched this stuff. That's swiping, no swiping. Honey, when I tell you that Capricorn damn near jumped through the roof, I said, boy, you better call it that damn dog. I sat him down, I said, sit down. You remember whenever I told you 4 years ago that was going to happen? What you did? Said, remember when you would take all of our stuff and you would sit there and lie about taking our stuff? I said, didn't I tell you this day would come? Shut your damn mouth. Now, you can go leave 10 rag daddies on the kitchen table, baby. Ain't nobody in this house touching nobody nothing. Listen, nobody touching nothing in here. Do you hear me? You can leave it outside, honey. They gonna walk past it and they are not gonna put their hand on it. And you know why they're not gonna put their hand on it? Because they know it's gonna come back on them. Karma. I teach them that. If you don't want somebody doing something to you, you don't do it to them. Because it's gonna come back on you. You're gonna get your karma. Baby, when I tell you, listen here, ain't nobody touching nothing in here that belongs to somebody else. Listen, we had to break them out of that because if we wouldn't have broke them out of that, we wouldn't have had no peace in our house. Oh hell nah. You got your own stuff. Gigi got her own stuff. Brooke got her own stuff. Nobody should be touching nobody else's stuff. You gotta hold them accountable, fam. Because when they get older, if you don't hold them accountable inside of your house, whenever they get older, they're gonna just walk in the store and pick up a candy bar, put it in their pocket, and walk out. Hell nah, your ass gonna go to jail. No, you don't do that. It's not what you do. Absolutely not. Don't belong to you. You ask for everything that you want, and if a person tells you yes, that's fine. If they don't tell you yeah, then you don't touch it. You leave it alone. Oh yeah, we had that problem. We had to get that understood. We had to clear the business on that. But I'm just a straightforward person like that. Oh girl, Brooke just asked to go get some ice cream with her friend. She just came in here. I just sent her off. Brooke is doing good things. I'm proud of her. I'm very proud of her, y'all. Very, very proud of her. And it was a bumpy ride with me and Brooke. Brooke had my blood pressure up her first year of high school. But to see her growth and to see where she is now, like, yeah, my girl. Like, yeah, let's get to it. Gosh. Y'all, we never gonna get finished with the doggone damn reading. Uh High school was just hard for her. She just was going into high school, hanging around the wrong crowd, not really, focusing on her work. Again, at the time when my baby was in high school, when she first got to high school, I still had some people around me. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, sister, for asking me to tell because it's going to tie into what I got to say. I still had some people around me who didn't mean me no good. So they were tearing my house up inside out, and I didn't see it. When I say tearing my house up inside out, one thing about that enemy, I promise you, they come to kill, steal, and destroy. Thank you, sister. Thank you. When I tell you, everybody in my damn house would be arguing, fussing, fighting. My daughter was getting into it at school with girls. Girl, in 2022, was that? Yes, 2022, I would stay at my daughter's high school. When I tell you for the first 3, 4 months, ask my husband, she was over there fighting like no tomorrow. She almost got expelled from fighting at school. Like I mean, just walking up to girls like, what you said in the hall? Like, what's up? Like that type of situation she had going on. And it was bad. Like we had some situations, y'all. Like, man, listen to me. If I wouldn't go up to the school, my husband would go up to the school. We took turns going up to the school. At that time, I didn't understand where all the confusion was coming from. Little did I know the confusion was coming from the person that I had in my house that was smiling in my face, that was eating at my kitchen table. And keep in mind, I still had the person who really wouldn't for me as a friend on my side. So I had all of that going on. And you see how that enemy, it couldn't get me the way it wanted to get me, so it started attacking my children. Sister. Hey, love, how you doing? I'm telling you, I kid you not. When I put it together, I started to realize, I said, oh, I see where it's coming from, Father. I'm telling you, Tish, ooh, that's when I got deep into prayer. Right there. Because I knew. I knew that that spirit was trying to provoke me to go in. It started with Brooke. When we got Brooke on track, then my son started getting into little shortcomings. My son ran into a little devil. And the little devil he ran into, I think the little girl, listen, this how I knew the little girl was of not of the light. She didn't mean no good. Because she was a Sag. I get along with Sages. My sister's a Sag. They call me. Two people can't be closer. It's like me and her is just two different people, but we operate in the same body. That's just facts. She was a Sag. I didn't get along with her. I didn't like her when I met her. I told my son, I said, son, nah, this one here is not the one. He said, Mama, you just don't like my girlfriend. I said, nah, I know trash when I see it, son. I said, that little girl gonna get you in a world of trouble. Asked my husband this. Man, he left out the house, y'all, probably about 3 minutes later. I heard about 9 calls of cops flying. I heard him hollering, Mama, Mama. My husband said, don't go. You know how you shimmy out of somebody's hand? I shimmied out of his hand. I ran out the house. I ran out the house with no shoes on, barefoot, because when you're a mother, I'm coming for my child every time. Every single time I'm coming for my child. I'm going through hell and high water for him. So I ran out there. They had to detain him. She ran. Child, when I tell you, it was nothing but the grace of God. But when you do right by people and you do right, you do work for the universe and you work, the universe takes care of you. Because you know, the law is Libra energy. He was let go. They let him go. After the fact that we had to calm him down because he a little live wire. So we had to calm him down. I walked him right on in the house. Sit your ass down. Now I'm about to get on you. I told my husband, close the door. My husband came in the room. I said, sit down. He dropped his head. I said, boy, didn't I tell you that that little girl was going to get you in trouble? Yeah, mama. Yeah. My husband said, even when we was in the most fucked up conditions, when we didn't have money like that, and your mama, my husband text on the truth. Look, I want to show y'all. Damn. Let me show y'all my husband just text confirmation. Look. Even though we weren't in the best condition, we weren't in the best situations in life, your mama never left me. When I was getting ready to go to jail, whenever I was getting in the fights with people, your mama never took off and left me there. She stood there and she fought with me. That wasn't the one, son. She just wasn't the one for you. He dropped his head. His feelings was hurt. I said, it's all right. It's going to be all right. But what did you learn? I like to talk to my kids because sometimes they just need somebody to talk to. Because they naive. They don't know it all. But they think that they do. They think that they do. And after that, he let the little girl go. And then he started focusing on himself. And I was like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, son. Focus on yourself. You know, next time when love visits you again, because love will visit you again, you'll know what you want. And you'll know what you don't want. And right now, you're like, Mom, I don't want to be in a relationship right now because I love too hard and girls always, they play games. And I can't have no kids right now because I don't have no patience for children. I said, correct. Correct. Absolutely. I'm glad that you know. I'm so glad that you know. So, yeah. Girl, y'all. But anyway, long story short, yeah, the devil was running through my house, honey, and it was all because of the company that I was keeping. So now I stay out the way. I stay away from people who have bad vibes, and I stay away from people who want to be a part of my inner circle too bad. I always throw my guard up because something here ain't right. Hold on. Like why you want access to me that bad? And I always refer that back to that movie, that Sinners movie, how the vampires wanted to get into that juke spot real bad. That's how I refer to them type of spirits. When they want to get access to you real bad, they want to talk to you real bad. Oh hell nah, you ain't bring your dusty ass around here. Oh no. Oh no, my house is at peace. We none arguing here. Everybody goes their separate ways at the end of the day, and that's a wrap. Y'all, I'm telling you, when you don't have no peace in your house, you don't have a home, you have a house. You need a home, sister. You want peace at night. It's miserable whenever you have to worry about where you gonna lay your head at. If you got enough money to pay your bills, if you got food to put on your table, all of that come up missing when you have the wrong people in your house. You can manifest better in a clean house, in a peaceful house, in a house where your neighbors don't know much of your damn business. Remember that. Oh, sister, you are. Oh, always, sister, always. I make them. I make them understand, and I hold them accountable. Oh yeah, Megs. Oh yeah. And us Pisces mamas, we go through the ringer for our kids. tell him, tell him, sister. Tell your son that he gonna run through a lot of women that claim that they love him, that they want to be with him. Because the little girl claimed she loved him, she wanted to be with him, and all kind of stuff. Nah, she was trouble. And I tell everybody who have kids, my clients, they my family, so their kids is my nephews and my nieces. And whenever I gotta talk to their mama, I be roughing them up. Boy, you heard what the hell your mama said? Don't make me beat your ass. All right, Stas. All right, yeah. All right, Stas my ass. You best do what your mama say, or I'm gonna whip your ass. Point blank. Period. Don't make me catch a flight to whip your ass, cause you already know I'm about it. About it. Please. The kids don't do nothing but laugh. God, it's the truth. God will whip their ass. Listen to your mama. Hell, your mama know best. NDS, your ass is crazy. It's the truth, though. Honestly. Keish, I wanted all boys, sister. I did. I'm not gonna lie. I have a great relationship with my son. My son, as much as I had to fuss him and keep him on a straight path, that boy love his mama. That's one thing for sure, and two things for certain. Certified boy and mom for sure. He the one that's gonna hop off the stair and jump on my back just to hug me and kiss me in my face. Yeah, I get so sick and tired of that. But certified boy and mom for sure. Um, and they go through things. I probably look the horn blue confirmation. My son, same thing. Him and Brooke was on the same type of wave. Like, Brooke went through it where she was getting into arguments, fussing and fighting with girls, and my son, same thing with him. That's how I knew. I always knew that the enemy was trying to work when my children would start going in hate, when they started going off and doing crazy things like fighting with people, and they would be out there like just getting into it with people, because you gotta understand that everything is spiritual. So if the enemy can't attack you, they're gonna attack your kids, because that's the closest thing to you. So your kids gonna start getting into it with people. It's gonna be random people that's not gonna like the kids. Like just off a GP. Like, the kids gonna have problems all of a sudden. And if you got a sassy one, they gonna defend themselves. That's just, and boys for sure. Boys gonna defend themselves. They're not gonna just let you do whatever you want to do to them. They're not doing that. They never did that, child. Child be working. That boy would be all the way down the street fighting with three, four, five, six boys. One of his little friends said, Miss Stiles, Zay got into it with like six boys. My son fought all six of them, because I would have ran. I wouldn't fight in all six of them. I was like, six boys? He was like, yeah. He said one of them hit him in the eye. I said, where the hell was I? He said he hid from you. He was avoiding you. The time his eye was black. I said, what? See how easy it is for you as a mama to overlook certain things because you're too busy trying to provide. Because life's right. So I mean, but your love could bring them back to wholeness. Don't ever think that you're not doing enough for your children. You are. And don't ever think that they don't hear you. They do. And don't ever think that they don't see you. They do. When I tell you Brooke is a replica of me, I mean hair, on down to the clothes. She always in black too. She's a replica of me. do everything that I do, follow in my footsteps. I asked her what she wanted to do when she got out of high school. She said, I'm going into college. I'm going to school for pediatric nurse. That's her license that I posted today. She passed her test. And she said, I'm going to have kids, but I'm going to have kids later on in life when I'm stable. I'm not focused on it right now. I said, yes. Whew, child, y'all just don't even understand. Whew, when I tell you that was a relief, it was just a relief. Just hearing where she is, where her mindset is, to want to be stable before she even have a baby. That's the more selfless thing, because having a kid and you ain't stable is selfish. You don't have anything to provide for the child, and then you're going to have to lean on me, and that's not fair to me. So, talking to them does them more good. So you could always love them back to wholeness and keep them on a straight path. I think like with my kids, they see me always in grind mode, so they always want to grind. Like they always want to be out here being stable because they view the nice things that I have, and and I always tell them, you don't work, you don't eat, because ain't nobody giving you nothing out here for free, and nothing in life is free. So if you can't get out here and earn your keep, don't expect to have the things that I have. It ain't gonna come easy for you. So you need to get out here and know how to work. Um, and they get out here and work. To be honest with you, they got a lot of wrinkles that they need to iron out. But for the most part, they doing what they need to do. I always told them, make sure that you go to school, get your diploma, walk across the stage. Thank you. I said, go to school, get your diploma, walk across the stage. Can y'all hear me? I want to have that sitting up in my house. And what you do after that, you choose to go to college. Go to college. Brooke said she was going to college. She wanted to be stable. I said, okay, sister. Gigi said she's going to college. She ain't thinking about no kids right now. I said, okay, Gigi, you shouldn't even be thinking about that anyway. But she was like, Mama, I just need to be stable too. I'm not doing it. So I said, okay, baby, just as long as you have a plan out here. And yeah, I think my style of raising my kids, y'all, was me being like real structured on them. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that's right, nothing free in this world. Being too structured on them does not make them walk a straight line. You kind of gotta pull your foot back off of them, just a little, not too much. Um, Speaking from experience, don't put your foot on them too much, cause I put my foot on them too much on first, and every time I was like trying to instill it in them and instill it in them, and it's like they weren't getting it. When I pulled back a little bit and started giving them just a little bit of wiggle room, and I started talking to them more, you'd be surprised what they do. You'd be surprised. Like, I used to be the parent that used to check parent portal all the time. Why you got an F on this? Well, what you not understanding? And then sometimes the kid be like, I understand it. It's just, I just wasn't feeling it. My children, Xavier, oh my gosh, Xavier, when I would check parent portal for my son, I used to be so stressed out. Y'all, I used to be so stressed out. Oh my gosh. He wasn't turning in none of his work or anything. Um, whenever, yeah, whenever he came home, I had got him ready for school. This was in 2021. And I sent him to school, and they called me and they told me that I needed to come and get him. And I said, excuse me? They said I needed to go and get him because it was no reason for him to be at school. And they apologized to me for not catching it sooner, that he could have graduated with the 2020 class because he was finished school. Yeah, there you have it. 2 years prior to him graduating, he finished high school. He was done. He had all his credits. I think I forgot how many he had, but he had like 3 credits over what he was supposed to have. And whenever I went to pick him up, he just started smiling at me. He said, Mama, I told you I was gonna finish school. And hear me out. I was a teen mom. I had my son. I was 15. I was a 15-year-old mom. Let me prophesize to you. Don't think that you can't do it. I did it, sister. I was 15 when I had my son. Like, my baby grew up with me. We grew up together. Like, yeah. So my children being able to walk across the stage and graduate and do great things in life is a major accomplishment for me, because being a young mom, I did sacrifice a lot to make sure that they were straight, that they were together, that they had the best, you know, and it was hard. So me going pick my baby up from school and him just smiling real, real big, like, Mama, I told you I was going to finish school. I told you I was. Boy stressed me out the whole time he was in high school, child. Listen, I cussed and fussed so much it didn't make no sense. But he finished. And now Brooke is doing the same thing. I don't have a worry in the world about Gigi. Gigi is such a book smart kid. She stay in the books. So it could be done. It's okay, sister. It's okay. Lo, you are one of the strongest people that I know. You know how hard it is for a mother to raise three kids, and what you doing with your kids. That's amazing, sister. You keep going. Just know that it's gonna get easy before it get harder, because it done already got hard. So the only way you can go is up and get easy with it. You gonna get better with it gradually. Then one gonna graduate. Then you gonna have the next one graduate. Then the next one gonna graduate. Then before you know it, you gonna look back. You are gonna be like, damn, they all gone. Because that's exactly where I am right now. I'm looking at it like, dang, my older two, they on they yeah. I'm just gonna have Gigi now, you know. But you be encouraged, sister. You got it. Get you some you time. That's my advice for you. Get you some you time. Spend time with yourself. Serenity, yep, same sister. Same. My sister was always there for me though when I got pregnant for my son. Oh, congratulations, Angela. Ain't it a blessing? Ain't it a blessing when they graduate? Oh, girl, it's like all of the emotions. It's like, wow, look at you, from this little baby to this young woman or this young man. Like, that's a blessing. That's an accomplishment as a parent. You know, I always say you could look good on social media, but what type of parent are you behind the scenes? Like, how you parent, how you take care of your kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you provide for your kids. Like, are they loved? Not only are you providing for them, but do they know that you love them? Do they know that? Can they go to you and talk to you? Because sometimes our kids go through things and they don't know how to express it to us, because they don't know if we're going to get upset with them. They don't know if we got time for them. They don't know if we're going to receive them. So can they go to you and talk to you? That's why I always talk to my kids, and when they do wrong, I walk them in the room. They got to take the walk of shame. Come sit your ass down right now. My husband walk in, close the door, we lock the door, let's talk. Oh yeah, they got to take that walk of shame. We're going to get that act right out. You sit down now, and don't you open your mouth. I don't want you to say nothing. You're going to listen. And that's that. My sister said, your kids the only kids that don't get in my business. They don't sassy me. Yo, oh, my sister saying my kids the only kids that don't get in her business. They don't sassy her. They don't nothing. Like, they see her doing wrong. They mind their business. Girl, y'all, it be so funny. And then there goes Brooke. Oh, that's not Brooke. That's Xavier. Zay, you work today? Oh, all right. There he is. Yeah. you got to have a relationship with them. You got to talk to them because kids are they they go through stuff and they don't know how to explain it what they go through. Like him, my son, one of his friends, he was unalive, and he called his daddy and he was trying to talk to his daddy about the unaliving of his friend, and his daddy was like, I don't know, he probably did something, and whatever he did, he deserved it. Da, 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 da. And oh my gosh, it put my son in like a very bad headspace. So he called me. He was like, "Mom, can you talk?" I was like, "Yeah, I could talk." He's like, "You not busy working?" I said, "Yeah, I'm busy working, but it's gonna wait. What's up? What's wrong?" He was like, I was just in my feelings, and I called daddy to talk to him about my friend passing, and he just said some disrespectful stuff and this, that, and the third. And I was like, well, and then of course, you have to go in and you have to take up the slack for that parent. So I had to be like, son, you got to understand, your dad is not. He don't come from a background where, people are so sensitive because he had it so hard. So in his mind, he feel like ain't nobody feel sorry for me. Ain't nobody feel sorry for me for what I got going on. He could be a little bitter sometimes. I said, so you have to be mindful whenever you share certain things with people like that, because the reaction is not going to be the reaction that you're looking for. And he was like, but I see what you're talking about, mom. It's just so negative. Like everything just, I said, son, listen, you grieve in your own way of grieving for your friend. But let me just say this, he's in a better place, so you have to let him go. You have to release him in love. You go visit him where he rests, and then you release him. God had other plans for him. And then you be at peace with the fact that he's now at peace, and let it go. But yeah, you just gotta talk to him sometimes, y'all. Let me finish this reading so I get off of you. I got some other stuff I have to do. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You just gotta, you know, just spend time with them. Just spend time with your kids and learn a little bit more about them. They all different. If you have more than one, all your kids gonna be different. You might have one sassy one. You may have one book smart one. You may have one that just don't want to be bothered with nobody. You may have one that is just a old soul, like your grandmother or grandpa, then came back and they reincarnated in that child. Uh, you may have one that is like, y'all, it's just they all different. Thank you, sister. Thank you. Thank you. And I was a young mom. I tell you that much. I was a 15-year-old young mom. I had to learn. And I used to be annoyed too. Because somebody on this live, you be annoyed with your kids. It's okay. You just need to get away from them sometime. You just need time to yourself so that you can unwind, so that you could be a better mom. Ain't nothing wrong with you getting out and enjoying yourself from time to time. You need that. You really need that. Try that at least once or twice. Or go get with your girlfriends and go to brunch. Or go do something nice for yourself on the weekend. Let somebody babysit them kids, you know? And just go for a couple of hours. 4 hours, come back feeling great. You know? Yeah, do that, sister. Yeah, like, listen, we all human. I get it. I done been there, child. Oh, girl, listen, y'all. I done been there. But get out. I encourage you to get out and go enjoy. Go enjoy yourself. Maybe on a Sunday, even if you do brunch on a Sunday, or if there's like nail salons or whatever open on a Sunday, get with your girlfriend and just go out. Let them kids go with your mom or with the sitter for a couple of hours. They be all right. And then when you come back, all right, now I can start getting everything in motion because school is Monday. You know what I mean? Let me start getting y'all together. Is all your clothes washed for school? Y'all room clean? You got everything laid out? Let's wash your hair. Let's do what we need to do so that you get in the bed early for school tomorrow. And then you go take your shower and you go say your prayers or you go unwind, sip your little wine or whatever it is you do to relax and get you some rest, sister. And that sets the tone for your week. Yes, it's healthy. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, girl, Tisha, I promise you it is. Just like you need a break from them, they need a break from you. Oh, yours cooked, girl. Now, Brooke ain't cooking nothing. You are blessed. Xavier ain't cooking nothing. He tried, but child, And Gigi is definitely no. Mine don't cook. They definitely don't cook. But I tell you what they do. They all work. So what I teach them is, if y'all working and you feel like you're gonna bring you something home from work, make sure you call and ask to see if everybody else ate, or if everybody else they don't want nothing from your job, because you don't come in here with one bag of food and eat on people. We don't do that. We don't do that. We're a family in here. We don't eat on nobody. Everybody eat at the same time. So if you're gonna bring some food home for yourself, just remember you're gonna call and you're gonna make sure that everybody else ate or nobody else wants anything. And they do. If I say, nah, babe, I'm cool, I don't, they be like, well, mama, what Gigi want? What Brooke want? If it's Xavier, he be like, what G and Brooke want? If it's Brooke, she be like, well, what Xavier and Gigi want? Like they look out for one another. And that's another thing. Teach them that. Teach them that one day when God called you home, you're not going to be here for them. So they're going to have to uh, rely on one another, because that's all they're going to have is each other. Nobody going to care for them the way that each other going to care for one another, because they grew up in the same house. So being that they're in the same house, they're going to always have that bond and that love. Make sure that the oldest look out for the second to the oldest, the second to the oldest look out for the baby. And then it goes the same way with the other two, vice versa, on up to the oldest. Make sure you build that strong bond with your kids, because listen, when we ain't here no more and God call us home, we're going to be in great sorrow looking down on earth and seeing our babies just out here struggling, trying to live without us. I watched my cousin go through that, y'all. My auntie was everything for him, his end all be all. When she closed her eyes, it hurt my heart to see my cousin, get strung out um, on drugs. He got on drugs real bad because he could not cope with the fact that my aunt was gone. Nobody was there to take care of him no more. Nobody was there to solve the problems for him no more. My aunt, he was so codependent on her. And when she left, when God called her home, he didn't have nobody to depend on like that. He turned to drugs, he turned to the street, you know. His sisters, they wouldn't close like that to where so, their love could pull him back. Cause he went his way, and the girls, they went their way. They did good in life, but you know their brother didn't do good. So I raised mine. Make sure y'all always look out for one another, and make sure, what's up, D? Make sure that you always look out for your brother. Brother, you always look out for your sister, because that's y'all all y'all got. And they fuss a little bit now, child. They do. The other day they was fussing about rubber bands. Do you think that make any sense? Brooke and Xavier is too old to be fussing about rubber bands. I said that's enough. Stop it. Simple, simple. $2 rubber bands. Oh my gosh, y'all. So they fuss sometimes. Not all the time, because they butt be working. But they still fuss, y'all. They still fuss. Every once in a while I gotta come out the room and get them together. Every once in a while. Every once in a while. But get you some you time in there. Y'all calm me down, because I was about to go in on this person up here, this little hater person, but I ain't gonna go in on them too bad no more, because y'all didn't calm me down talking about the kids. I always get soft and mushy for children. Always. But okay, let's get back into it. Who this emperor is? Who this person is? The Seven of Wands. All right. Huh. What about it? Seven of Wands. Well, dang. What's this? The Knight of Cups in the reverse. The Eight of Wands in the reverse. The Page of Wands in the reverse. And the World in the reverse. All right. So if this was a situation where somebody here, if this is a person that's at your job, or that is crazy. This is somebody at your job, and like a boss or somebody that you report to. whatever attack that was sent on you and this person to make this person mad at you, or to make this person not give something to you, or to block whatever opportunity that was coming in for you, I see that being blocked. I don't see it working. The Knight of Cups in the reverse, the Eight of Wands in the reverse, the Page of Wands in the reverse, and the World. So let's say if you are working with somebody and this is your supervisor, and whatever this person over here was plotting to do against you and the person that you work with, or on your job in general, or anybody that you connect with like that, you're going to avoid this disaster because you're not going to engage. So let's say this person has an attitude today, and instead of you like getting on their level, you just leave them be. You be like, nah, I ain't even, you know what? You cool. I ain't even messing with you like that. You avoid it, is what I'm trying to say. So whatever this was, it's not going to happen for you. It was meant to destroy what you had, but it's just not. Yeah, no, because the world is in a reverse, so it's going to be a delay to an ending. You see, and with the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck, you could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Don't have to be. But with the King of Cups here to the Moon card being here to the Knight of Swords, there is somebody here that's rushing in. Who is this? Let me see what this is back here. Oh, never mind. That could be somebody that want to mess with y'all. And if you want to know, yes, they want to do it to you. It could be a Taurus or a Scorpio or a Cancer or a Pisces. And somebody has a dog. Yeah, somebody does. They have a dog. And the dog could be like laying in the bed with them, or the dog lays in the bed with them. Somebody puppy is a little clingy. Excuse me, because I thought I saw a dog by my leg. I thought Kane was loose, but he not. Brooke put him up before she left. Okay, all right. Confirmation. Because they coming, whoever the person is, they coming, they rushing in quickly. I do feel like somebody was trying to like block you. If it's not at work, they could have been trying to block opportunities. You know, like how when a person is trying to block you from receiving something. All right, I'm about to clock somebody. Sorry, sisters, but I gotta do it because I need people to understand what I'm saying. All right. You so stupid, didn't get none. I wonder why my watch is not staying. What you call it? Okay. Say this is you. That's your person. Okay. That's you. That's your person. This person here, one of y'all conversing with, is either on your side or the other person's side. You may not sleep with them, but you converse with them. Okay. This person back here, this hater person, either that's a friend of yours, or that person is connected to your person that you're in a relationship with. Whoever they are, that person back here is seeing this person, but they think that it's your person. You see what I'm saying? So let's say if this person is a boss type of person, a boss energy, they got a little change, they got some money, them. They think is your person. So whoever this is, they may feel like you don't be bothered with nobody else. You don't have nobody else that you're dealing with. It's just this person. So what I'm trying to say without saying it is you got somebody being nosy in your energy, like playing in your energy, getting readings done on you to see what's going on. Because you could be very secretive, or you could be a private person. You could be a type of person that doesn't really expose your hand. You could feel as though like privacy is power, and that's a good thing as it when it's your relationship, or like where how you make your money and stuff like that. Anything that you've gone through in the past, that's the past. The past can't define you. It was whatever happened in the past that it took to get to where you are now. So who you are today is because of all of that and what you have been through. You should be proud of that, because you went through all that and that shit still didn't break you. You still out here making moves. You still out here holding your own. You still doing it. You looking great while doing it. Be proud of that. Ain't nothing to be ashamed of. And when a person try to wash your face with it, say, so what? Okay, I used to be an alcoholic. So what? Okay, yeah, I used to be a retired hoe. So what? Okay, yeah, absolutely right. You know what? Yeah, you right. I used to be over there messing with Tim and he was married to Sue, but so what? You understand what I'm saying? Like, you just got to be comfortable in your skin. And because people will take something from the past that they dug up from hell and try to throw it in your face again, just to try and hurt you, just to see it demolish you. And at the end of the day, so what? That happened 10 years ago. Move on with your life. That's dead. You still in the past and I'm in the future. So something like that. But because this person don't have no dirt on you, so likely this is somebody that you don't really know like that, or you have detached from. So they get readings done to try to find out what it is that's going on in your life. I hope that makes sense. What is the Three of Pentacles? Sorry, sis. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Because people be trying to like take things they know about you to hurt you. Not knowing what it took to get to where you are in life. All of that is what made you. So what? Who cares? Right. Thank you. Thank you. Child, we didn't know who we was back then. Big deal. But are we doing that now? We're not doing that now. So going on about your business. It's cool. What's the Three of Pentacles? See? What I said. What did I say? Look. Didn't I say it? I called it before I even saw this doggone card. The King of Pentacles to the strength. Didn't I damn say it? Somebody back here is. They get readings done on you. So that's why it's three people. Okay. This one, this Emperor, this King of Swords, and whoever this other person is over here. So you could be dealing with an Aries, Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, or a Leo, or somebody with them placements. But like I said, with the King of Pentacles here to the strength, you see, the Three of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, somebody is like, oh, they working together with the collective. And the Queen of Pentacles over here in the reverse, in the outcome. So that could very well be why somebody wanted to put you upside down financially and cause you a lot of misfortune, because they feel as though you guys are stable. You and this person, or this person coming towards you, is, like gonna boss your life up. And this is a jealous hearted person. You see, so they could be trying to hold this person back, or causing your person to be like really distant with you. Show me the strength. Dang, it's some tea in this week reading right here, honey. Yeah, look, the Nine of Swords. And if it's not you, it's the other person. Somebody here has a lot of anxiety with the Nine of Swords energy being out here. So it's like they hold back from you, but they're stressed out. Yeah, because they want the new beginning, but they may not know why they're holding back from you. But you see, the Tower, the Ace of Pentacles, the Empress, the Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Six of Pentacles. But this person here is trying to be strategic. Hold on, y'all. Let me see why. What's this King of Pentacles? You see, they're trying to be strategic because they're dealing with this Queen of Swords. Who is that? This King of Pentacles. Why? What's this Queen of Swords for? Oh, the Nine of Cups. Okay, so it's somebody else that they're dealing with. Oh, they got to get what they want from this person before they come in and reconcile with you. They got to cut this person off and move on before they can come in and have this new beginning with you. Oh, this is so crazy. Hold up. That person right here is dealing with somebody else, and they're dealing with them for a beneficial reason. It's so much going on back here. I need to say this before I forget or get distracted. The King of Pentacles person, they here twice. This person here, they could be your twin or likely your counterpart, but they're dealing with somebody else. Whoever they're dealing with this Nine of Cups, they want something from that person. That person got what they want. Before they can come back in and put their focus in on you, they got to cut that other person off, or they got to make some sort of excuse as to why they can't deal with them. Bomb, there you go. Stability. It's something that they got that they want. It's either something that's going to boost their status, or it's something that they're investing in for a long term. This is the type of person that's like, I'm gonna go over here and mess with this boo boo kitty, but I'm gonna be back for you. Just sit right there and wait. Now I know y'all not gonna sit there and wait for them. I understand, but that's their mindset. Now, the Nine of Wands, Five of Wands, Four of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles to the Page of Wands to the King of Cups. Now there's somebody here, and this is a lot of fire magic, by the way. This person here, Page of Wands, Three of Pentacles. This could be a person that is working, but they're working on their stability, but there's somebody here that's fighting with them. That, like, it could be a fire sign that's fighting with them spiritually. Nine of Wands, Five of Wands. It's to burn them out, to make them unmotivated, to make them want to give up. Whoever the King of Cups person is. You see, it's to stress them out and to put them in the Five of Pentacles, a place of lack. That's one person, two person, three. Okay, right. It's about three people here. It's about three of them. Now, whoever this King of Wands person is here, they're not going to take this leap of faith to reconcile with you, because the Two of Swords, they know you don't want to talk to them. You have moved on. Six of Swords. Yeah, you see? And you're investing properly. Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. This could have been somebody here that caused you to juggle, or this could be a person here that was going back and forth. They were on the fence about coming in and apologizing to you, for making something hard with the Ten of Wands, because they do have love for you, but they have love because they want to mooch. They roaching ass want to mooch. I'm sorry. Oh, Lord, Father. I was trying to deliver the message and be positive. I apologize. But they want to mooch. See that confirmation? They behind want to mooch off of you. And no, Spirit says no. Yep. That's what it is. So they not coming towards you. The fire sign person not coming towards you behind, because you could see them. You see the Two of Swords in the reverse over here. I knew that somebody that you grew up with or somebody from your past, they're going to be able to, you're going to either see them or they're going to see you. They're going to realize that, I can't do it. I can't pull wool over their eyes no more. So I'm not going to approach them. You intimidate them when it comes down to the approaching part, because they know that they're wrong. That's number one. Now, whoever this is over here, this is a person that's trying to affect somebody's job, stability, status, something that you have. They want you to lose it. They don't want you to have it. If this is somebody's ex, or if this ain't an ex-lover, this could be like a friend or a foe. I'm telling you, it's like three people here. Right. Stay over there, please. But this person is trying to make something tight in the finances. Now, this little King of Swords person could be attacking that King of Cups person. Whoever that King of Cups person is in your energy, whether that's a man or a woman. This King of Swords person, masculine energy, they're upset with possibly that person, because they're trying to cause that person some sort of shortcomings financially, like something aware, so they take a loss financially. Now, this person back here, whoever this could be somebody that either doesn't care for you. You could work with them. This could be a boss. This could be somebody that, they're a little snappy at work, if this is somebody that you work with, but you're going to avoid a disaster with them, because this person, when they going to get snappy, you're going to go the other way. You already know it's a spirit of confusion. You ain't going to deal with it. So you're not going to deal with them. If this is a person that, is in your family or your person's family, This is somebody that has a problem with you, and they could be the one getting readings done on you, spying in on your life to see what it's like, what your stability is like. They could be working together with this person. Let me clarify. Is this emperor working with this king of swords for somebody? Yeah, that's somebody baby mama. They working with somebody baby mama, or that's the baby mama. They could be a Aries or a Cancer, or you are Aries or a Cancer, but somebody here, they working together with the baby mama. This emperor and this king of swords working together. The motive could be to tighten somebody's money up or to take away from them their stability. Show me the king of swords is motive. Motive. Dang, where did that go? Hold on, y'all. Oh, crap. Okay. Yep. Confirmation. The 10th house. Family. The 10 of Wands. It is. It's somebody's child's mother. And whoever this fire sign emperor person, Aries person, that could be like the mama or the daddy of somebody that's working together with the ex, who could be like the parent to a child. And both of their motive is the same, to cause somebody some sort of hardship in the finances. But I feel like the fire sign person is the one that's trying to like spy to see what somebody's finances is, so they could be getting readings done. Confirmation, my air cut on. But I don't think they see your person. Your person might come up as a king of cups. This person comes up as a king of pentacles, especially if they got money. So this could be someone that you are like loosely involved with. You're not really involved with them like that. So they could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But these people here feel like you are is coming from this King of Cups person. Something here is meant to let's just say this. Something here is meant to confuse the enemy. Somebody is confused on the energies that's in your energy, but that's because they shouldn't be spying in the first damn place. That's why they confused. So they thinking that it's one person when it's really another person. So the person who you're with, y'all don't have no problems. It might be the person who you are conversing with on the side. Y'all might have problems. That's what I'm trying to say. And you might be thinking that the problem's coming from the person who you're conversing with side. No, it's coming from the person who you're with. It's coming from their side. Because one of these people here is trying to break somebody's foundation. You see, they're trying to cause problems in the money area. Yeah. And Virgo. You could be dealing with a Virgo. But anyway, um, heavy emphasis on this person, this King of Pentacles person. They're lying to whoever the person is that they're dealing with. Like they want to be with them like that. They really don't. Show me the Seven of Swords in the reverse. They don't really want to be with that person like that. Child, how long I've been on here? Almost 2 hours. I gotta go. See, I told you. Look, the Seven of Swords in the reverse. See that Queen of Cups back here? Look, the Queen of Cups right here to the Two of Pentacles. That this person over here with the Seven of Swords in the reverse, they got caught. So if they wanted to have you juggle, it's not gonna work. That's why all these cards in the reverse like that. Hold on, y'all. I definitely got to get off of here because when my phone gets to going off a million miles a minute. Yeah, wait, y'all, I gotta say this, and I'm gonna say it because it might be pertaining to this live. Wait, y'all about to fall over. Why y'all YouTube brother-in-law call somebody diaper neck? Now that's me. Now this person might have a double neck. God forgive me. Father in heaven. I got to show y'all this because that man know he wrong for that. You just wait till I get off of here because I'm going to tell him. Wait. I got to show y'all. I got to show you because I don't want nobody to think I'm lying, baby. Look, check him out. Girl, that man know he wrong for that. Girl, that man know he wrong for that one, girl. Boy, be doing too much. Let me get back to the ring so I can get off of here because it seems like that tea is really juicy. Uh, but the two of Pentacles to the Queen of Cups, the Seven of Swords is in the reverse. So whatever this person tried to sneak, get away with doing, it ain't working. It looked like they wanted to make y'all behind juggle. But you see, with the moon energy being here, this could be y'all doppelganger. This card in this deck is the doppelganger card. So you could very well have a person here that is like spying on you, trying to do everything you do, but pretending to hate you. You know, like they don't like you. And they rush to do something around this moon cycle, child. Secretly. I told y'all, somebody here is definitely getting the cards pulled to spy on somebody's Ten of Pentacles. I don't know if it's on your side or it's on your person's side if you have a person. Even if you're not with them, but you are just like conversing with them or you're hunching with them, they have either somebody tied to them still that they have a kid with that is like invested in their life and in their business. And they could have like a parent that supports the foolishness. They could be like a very messy parent or somebody that just is just messy. Like, you know, they live for the F stuff. Let me put this over here because I'll clarify this. Now clarify this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, please, Holy Spirit. Queen of Pentacles, please, in the reverse. See, I told you. The King of Wands person. Your person may have a kid with this person because they come up as King and Queen of Cups. Their sun sign, moon, or rising could be in fire if that's that King of Cups person that this person is trying to stress out. Yeah, because you see, that's the doppelganger person that's doing that. Why? Why are they coming after this person, this King of Wands? Why they want to come after them? Look, what I told you, the Four of Cups. See, this is a person, they could have pulled back. They don't talk to somebody no more. They left them alone. You know, they're doing their own thing. But I feel like your person know that they can't trust this other person. And with the Eight of Swords here, this could be, you see this man in this thing? They could have even went so far as to bury something in the ground to try to destroy a person. And what did I say? Put this person in doggone the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, the Four of Wands and the Magician. Somebody here, you need to know that somebody is working against your stability or working against your home. This could be somebody's mama that's doing it. There's a person that is like a masculine person and there's a person that is a feminine person. And then the feminine person is the one that's doing the spell work. The masculine person is the one that's spying. It's like all of these people tied together, right? That's why all of these cards fell like this. Child, the further I go down this rabbit hole, it don't make sense. These three people in these cards, there could be the masculine person, the the Queen of Cups person, that could be somebody's child's mother or father, and the feminine person. But these three people here, let me show y'all. They all look like they hang out or they hung out. Look. They all look like they hung out together. But there's two people here who is like on the outside. They're on the outside of the circle. They don't hang out with these three people here. And that's really what I'm picking up on. I'm picking up on like this mad person who's giving off King of Swords energy, but their sun sign could be in water. And I'm picking up this emperor person who is giving off masculine energy, and then this other person here that's giving off feminine energy. Now, these folks here, it's like these three are conspiring against you and this person. But one of y'all got another person on the outside that y'all talk to. But these nosy people is mistaking the person who y'all talk to on the outside for the person who y'all be with, or the person who they know that y'all have a connection with. I hope that makes sense. And that's where all the drama is coming from on this person's finances. They're trying to stress this person out. But in all honesty, they're stressing out the person, the King of Pentacles person, the person that wants to come towards you and bring an offer to you. Because I'm not going to lie to y'all. Some of y'all is talking to a person that's not your divine counterpart. Your divine counterpart is this person over here that these people trying to make it hard for y'all to connect with. And by the way, that this divine counterpart ain't nowhere near kin to none of these folks over here. That's this person over here's people, or have some dealings with this person. They don't have no dealings with this King of Pentacles. But it's like these folk over here is throwing you off of your assignment. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. They're trying to knock you off. And they're trying to knock you off because likely your behind is the more stable person than the masculine. You more stable than this masculine. So they feel like if they knock off the head, the body is going to fall. You see how the man is running with the head and what the body did? The body fell. That's what I'm saying. So they're throwing you off of your contract with this other person because they keep attacking you because they think you're still involved with this King of Wands, or you are involved with this King of Wands and they trying to knock the King of Wands off, but they coming for you too because that's your person. I hope that makes sense. That's the person you're dealing with. That's not your person. Your person is this nice looking sister or brother over here with the money, or with the stability or the head on their shoulder. What's that song by Nicki Minaj? Dang. Something about something, you the illest. What's the name of that damn song? I cannot think of that song. I can't remember the song, y'all. But something about this person here being the illest. So this person may do well for themselves, but that's your person because you feel a super pull to them. This other person, you may have like a soulmate type of bond connection with them, but this other one giving twin energy, twin flame energy, real strong energy with this other person. There you go. Thank you, Levon. Your love. There you go. I could not think of that damn song to save my life. It's in my head too. Your love. That one. That's the song. Oh, there you go, Erica. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, yeah. Because I'm picking that up. So it's somebody, if you're not together with them, you may work together with them, but you're still in the loop. And these folks here still know that you are a thing in this person's life. But it's like they're trying to attack this person and you in a sense, because like I said, you take the head, the body gonna fall. So they're gonna try to knock you off to get to this other person. Thank you, Erica. That's the song, Your Love. Boy, they did not want me to find that song, child, because I couldn't even think of the verses into the words. I know the keep a do rag, keep the waves on swim, that one, but she said something about you're my type, something. That song, that's the one. But it's for this other person over here. So maybe this person got some waves in their hair. Smell good too. Let me mind my business. Mm. Let's get some oracles, y'all. Let me get on up out of here. I think I done cracked the code. I done made some people cry. I enjoyed. I got to go finish doing buku readings. And yeah, let's get some oracles. That is crazy. I channeled that song the other day in one of those readings. I don't remember what reading. Oh, the members only reading. Okay, okay, yeah, 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 yeah. Smell good. A good. You know those no shade brothers, no shade. Well, it ain't no shade because it's good. You know when those men be smelling like all that cologne, they just drown themselves in the cologne. Mm, I love me a good cologne drenched brother. Yes, indeed. I don't know. It's just something about mint cologne, y'all. It always smells good. Always. Just, yeah. And then sometimes it could even be the cheapest ones because them smell good too. But us women, we got to go all out with ours. But theirs be smelling good. All right. What else the collector needs to know? I really do feel like I don't feel like this is men. I feel like it's three women, but one for sure is heavy set with some bad teeth for sure, for sure. And one is skinty. The other one's skinny over here too. Or maybe that's a person that's around them that's a little skinty. Them two, but one is definitely heavy set for sure, for sure. Yeah. You know when people take a deep breath, like before like say if you got something to say, they do like that. One of them people do that. Cause I hear them doing. Look, then I tell you an offer is coming. That's this person back here, but they give me twin energy. Them back here. This person over here, y'all. I don't mean no disrespect, whether this is a man or a woman. I don't mean no disrespect, so please don't take what I'm saying out of context. I'm not dissing nobody. This person doesn't give me your energy. They don't give me, and everybody go through their stages where they become, they elevate in on their journey. But this person not there. Please don't. Please, sister, stay. Wait. They're not there, is what I'm trying to say. The Queen of Pentacles to the King of Wands. King of Wands is attractive, very attractive, but it's still, they may move too quick. They don't know how to ground themselves. The Queen of Pentacles know how to ground themselves. This is a person that, before they make the move, they're gonna sit and think on it before they make that move. This person here just gonna move, and they move too quick, and sometimes they jack themselves out of their spot. But this King of Pentacles to this Queen of Pentacles, these two people seem like they're more compatible to me. You know, but this Queen of Pentacles is long suffering with this King of Wands. But it's something about these folks back here that don't want this. Yeah, thank you. Don't want this King of Wands to build with this Queen of Pentacles. So it's always some sort of problem with them, or it's something that's going to be meant to shake your stability, whereas so you might have a unexpected expense, or you might be getting into it with people at work or something like that, like you might fall short somewhere. But that's coming from this back here. You see, look, a happiness hater. Whoever this person is, they hate on your happiness. But from the shadows, though, because this person in the dark. And look, running. This could be a person that could be trying to lose weight right now, so they could be trying to work on their cardio. Then I look. That's this other person over here. Yep, there you go, Angela. That's this other person over here. They do want to give you an offer. That's the person. If you are not dealing with no one right now, but there's a person you converse with, know that that person wants to bring an offer to you. know that they are into you. If they're a little distant right now, just know that you got something that's working against you and them. But it's not meant to keep you and that person apart. It's meant to keep you and this one apart. But it's blocking this other person from coming in. Mm. Look, dust it off, Spirit says. Wants you back. Well, damn. And same stuff, different day. So somebody could want you back. Yeah. But this could be a person that has like a big ego. Ego hurt, get in the way of the relationship. They spend a lot of time wasting time, and this could very well be a person that wants to give you some money, or they may try to like bait you in with money or something. It could be somebody's child's father. Look, somebody do want to fight with you, though, a girl fight, but you too busy winning. I don't see you even entertaining this type of person here, the obsessive lover, and ain't shit. So somebody here could have like an obsessive lover that is just not shit, and they could be crying over you with their fake flexing ass. They ain't got no motion and no money. That's crazy. At the bottom of the deck is inside scoop. So you could have somebody here that's trying to get the inside scoop on you. They could be threatened by you. Or this could be a person that feels as though that they can intimidate you. Spirit says this is like a karmic. Oh my chest. Wait. The jackal mouth? Girl, now you know where you going with gasoline, socks, and drawers, because you know you wrong. This could be the that could be a karmic friend. Oh gosh, that is haunted by you. They could be having flashbacks of you, but they're a spiritual hater. I heard spiritual narcissist. They're a spiritual hater, and this could be a person here that tries to force things onto other people, and they always get dirty offers. Yep, and they got to end up kissing butt. Spirit called them played out. Wow. Let me get some Kipper oracle. Hold on, y'all. Let me get some of these. Ooh wee. Y'all know y'all crazy. What's going on here with this? Oh crap. I do feel like if someone was trying to push like something to be laid to rest or bad health, I do see your health improving or somebody's health improving. Good for you. Yeah, somebody at a distance, their health is improving. Now look, what I told you. You see what I'm saying? There's like a false person that is like they could have problems with their stability around their home, and this person could be like trying to cause problems in your stability around your home with the eight on here, eighth house. Girl, who is this? Hold on a second. I got a lot of emails and text messages. Okay, I'm gonna text back. This could be somebody here. Look, the false person, the house, and the distance horizon. If they're having problems in their finances or they don't have any stability or nowhere to stay, this could be the person that is wearing a mask that is trying to get information about you all. 820, what is that? 820 is Virgo. Leo Virgo, but they live at a distance from you. This is definitely somebody's reading who has a person that is attacking them financially. It's going to attack your home, your fourth house, stability, marriage. Um, yeah, stability, marriage, fourth house. So maybe you were committed to somebody, or maybe this is a person that's married that's trying to attack you. What I said, maybe this is a person that's married that's trying to attack you, or somebody who was married. 8-3 Leo birthday, 8-20 Leo Virgo cusper, 8-31 Virgo, 3-8 Pisces, 3-20 Pisces, 3-31 Aries, 3-26 Aries birthday, 3-23 Aries birthday. Now, somebody here, you could be on the receiving end for like some child support. Somebody could owe you child support, or this person might want some child support from you or from your person. Yeah. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. Somebody, I got to get off of here because I could go on and read this energy and expose everybody on down to the ground. But I'm gonna just do it lightly, okay? Whoever the person is, they don't work, or they have the person. This a man. They don't work, or they have a problem with working. They don't like to keep a job. Whoever they are, they could owe you back child support right now. They're down on their luck because karma is busting them down. They may not have a good leg to stand on. If this person comes back around trying to make peace with you, they view you as a person who has status or high honor. You see that? 25 breaks down to a 7, 16 breaks down to a 7, the seventh house, a relationship or partnership. The number 7, I get 7 of swords, Aquarius energy. So whoever this person is, they trying to sneak their ass back around into your energy without letting you know that they have problems. So be mindful if they try to tell you, oh, hey, I got some money for you. How you gonna have some money for me? You ain't got no money for you. That type of energy. Look, it's a trap with the imprisonment card here. They could be facing jail time because they have not paid you any child support. They owe you child support, or they have to pay out some money to a lawyer for something that they've done in their life. Now, pay attention to this next part, because when I flip these cards back here, you're going to see exactly why I'm saying what I'm saying. And it's either they behind is the one that's trying to hold up this nice person from coming in and bringing an offer to you, or it's somebody on your person side that's trying to hold up this offer from this other person from coming in. Take it how it resonates. You see that? The family room. There's two people here. 21 breaks down to a 3. There's two people in these picture frames here. Somebody here has a choice in between two, but somebody is coming back to interfere or to delay somebody from their path, from their journey, from this doggone King of Pentacles wealthy man. Boy, listen, if this ain't somebody twin flame, I don't know who the hell this person is, because listen, people don't fight you this hard to keep somebody away from you, especially if they don't know them, unless that's a spiritual thing. So somebody is trying to keep somebody that is a member of the divine, or somebody who is divine, away from another person. This little King of Pentacles person, they blocked every which way, shape, and form from coming towards you. See? The 8 of Pentacles. There could be a person here that is, look, 34 breaking down to a 7 again, the 7th house. This person may be coming in for a relationship with you. They are. You see that? 13 breaking down to a 4, the 4th house, the house of stability. That's what I mean when I say that whoever these spine ass people is, they're attacking the 4th house because they know somebody has good money, or somebody has a good job, or somebody is bossed up. And two bosses together, they can't lose. But the person who they think this person is not this King of Wands. It's another person that's trying to come in. And they working hard. You see? For somebody to receive some bad news. 14 breaking down to a 5. The 5th house is ruled by Leo. You could possibly receive some news on the 14th. You could be receiving a letter on the 14th, May 14th. Yeah, a letter about a child or children. What's up, Bree? Divine Femme. Y'all got some tea in here, honey. I ain't gonna lie to you. Look at it. Look at that old person back here. Look. You see him? You see that 5th house right there? They coming in with drama. Get ready for it. You see that 38, that 37? This somebody here that you close the cycle out with them. When you close this cycle out with this person here went straight into poverty. It took them straight down. Likely you was the one that was holding everything together whenever you were in their life. You're not in their life no more. So they don't have a strong leg to stand on. Whoever this person is, they trying their hardest to get back into your good graces. You do what you want to do at the end of the day, fam. But remember what I told you in this live about me going back and befriending somebody that I should have never went back and befriend. I should have kept moving forward. That snake bit me. That's what I get for not listening and not being discerning and not following my discernment. I'm not doing a sign, sister. This is just a general week ahead collective energy, and it's a long one. It's a long one, sister, but the good part is the end of the live, so you might want to rewind it back a little bit. We did a little talking because we always talk. We always shoo, but the end of the live is what I need you to get, because this part is going to be really important for you moving forward for the rest of the week going into next week. Brianna, you're so crazy. I will be back on schedule as soon as I wipe out all of these personals. Hopefully, the ones that was pending, that was uploading, it has uploaded while I was on live, because they've been moving slow. So, but back to this. Hold on, Bree. Hold that thought. You see, Divine Femme, I promise you, me neither, sister. You see, this person here that has this, that's down on their luck. See, this is a person that's heavy and hard at working. What's up, Tish? Heavy and hard at working. And the reason why this person is hard at work is because they need to gain back access to you. See this mature person here? They want to get back on the correct path with you. With pathway card here. And yes, they have been watching you in your community. If you moved on with somebody, this is somebody here that has always kept their eye on you. And if they're not watching you per se, they got other people to be watching you to find out what it is that you're doing in your life, how life is going for you. They could very well know that you're doing good for yourself. And that's the reason they want to come back around. But you see, expectation and concern. They concerned now. See that master number 33 up there? And see that 28? 28 breaks down to a 10. There's an ending to a cycle, but then there's a new cycle that begins with this lover. But look at here, child. Look, look, look. Look at these fools. Look at these damn fools trying to steal this offer away, all because they feel like money is involved. Oh, no, you ain't about to be stable, more stable than me. Child. Oh, my gosh, y'all. It is a hot mess over here. All right, y'all. I'm going to stop the reading there. I hope you guys receive the message, apply it to your life the way that you need to apply it. The ending of the message is that's the part right there, because it's so many different energies. There's this Emperor energy, King of Swords energy, who is the AKA Queen of Cups. Then you have this King of Wands, this Queen of Pentacles, and you have the King of Pentacles. That's 5 people. But there's 3 here and 2 here. So there's 5 people here. You see what I'm saying? So regardless of who the 3 op people are, maybe 4, because somebody, they want to come back in, but they just wasn't good to you whenever you were around them. Yeah. They weren't good to you when you were with them, but you're doing better than them, so they want to reconcile with you. But them coming in and reconciling with you is going to block the offer that's supposed to come in, that's on your divine path. That person, they're going to block that person if you accept them. You might be a Pisces. If you go on my Pisces channel, there was a reading I put, and I said, do not accept this past offer. I said this past offer person is going to block your divine offer from coming in. You're not going to receive what the divine is trying to give you in a person if you accept this past person back into your life. But that past person, know that you have a new beginning coming, a very abundant one. They can sense it. That's why they want to come back in and make peace with you. Bomb. There you go. It's the one that's abbreviated. It is what you need to know. That's the abbreviation on the Pisces channel. Go watch that one because it's gonna resonate for you. It's gonna start to make sense. This part right here is gonna start making sense because that person wants to get back into your energy. Remember what I said, y'all? It's so much I have to say, but I have to hurry up and wrap it up because I gotta leave. Um, Remember what I said? People operate from the same energy. Whoever this emperor energy is, mother or father, they operate from the same energy of whoever this past person is that wants to come back in and make peace with you. They both have a energy, a roaching energy. They are both greedy. Greed, one of the seven deadly sins. These people here, they want to have control. That's the problem. They both are after you. Now, if you don't believe that demons and devils exist, child, you best wake up. Because, boy, you got these people over here on your heels. Do you hear me? That's how you know you're nearing a blessing. Because they are trying to attach themselves to you too hard. They doing too much. It's just too much. It's too much in the reading. You know what I mean? It's almost like confusion is trying to break out in every which way corner of your life to keep you distracted from what's getting ready to take place. So if you can't focus on love because your job is you're worried about your job, or you're worried about what's going on with your child's father, or you're having problems with this person, you're having problems with the hater across the street, you can't focus. So they're trying to keep you confused to keep your mind off of love or what the divine is trying to give you. That's what the enemy is. The devil is the art of confusion. So they're trying to confuse you. So don't be confused. You may have to pull back and not really socialize with too many people so that you can know whenever stuff get a little weird, you know exactly where it's coming from. You can pinpoint where it's coming from. You'd be a damn fool to try to send some juju over to a spiritual person who don't really socialize with too many people, because they're going to be able to point you out every single time. They know it's coming from you. They don't talk to nobody. They're going to start playing the process of elimination. All right, so who would have motive to want to cause me harm in this area of my life? And then all fingers point back to you. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, they carry the same type of spirit, but it's because you are about to near a blessing. Something is about to be blessed. There's a new beginning here for you, and it may pertain to your fourth house. It may be somebody who either want to move in with you, you buying a house, you're getting married. It's some sort of major event, but someone is trying their hardest to keep it from happening. All right, y'all. Whew, child, this is a lot. This here was a lot. Sending y'all a lot of love and light. Thank y'all for the live. I enjoy it as always. I hope you took something from it. Um, I hope you take it with you on your journey. I hope I could have inspired you to be something different or try something different. Just try something different. Try a different way of doing things and see how you like it and see how it works for you. Yeah, I am, Tish. Girl, I'm actually about to get off of here. I gotta go make a run with Brooke for her birthday, and then I'm gonna come back and finish off the rest of the personals, and that's a wrap. All right, sister, you're welcome. You are most welcome. Your birthday next Monday? Oh, you are like not too far from Gigi's birthday. We gonna connect. I gotta see what you about to get into. Hopefully, you ain't getting into much danger over there. Just hopefully, Lord Jesus. All right, I gotta go, y'all. You welcome. Y'all have a good one. Thank you so much for joining the live. Thank you for liking the live. Truly appreciate it. Y'all go in peace. Oh, send me another email. I thought about you the other day. You ran across my mind. I completely forgot to respond. We were supposed to connect on some stuff. Ooh, Bree, behave yourself now, Bree. Behave yourself. I'm probably gonna have to get into y'all tourist people energy and dig in y'all business real quick. Cause y'all whoever that man was coming bother me, child. We ain't doing all that. But all right. Y'all take care. Y'all have a good night. Sis, You welcome, sis. Who was it? It's Cat. Girl, don't be upside down on the headstand like your girl over here. I can't tell you how many times. I'm lucky I'm still married while I'm talking all this stuff. But I'm so serious. All right, y'all. Y'all take care. Bye.